Fuck, I got it. I double-clicked it so it recorded, then it stopped. Okay, go.
Like a
Oh my
0.5 second clip.
All right, so when last we met, we were trying to get to Pomis, and along the way, Kulan stopped and said, "You know what? We can message our friend Vi, who is known to teleport people from A to B."
V.
You've
You've been playing too much League.
God damn it! No, there's a salesman named Vi. It's just, but anyways, so V said, "Okay, hold on 1 second," and called Kulan back and said, "All right, get everyone together. You're coming home." And you all teleported to V and someone that you didn't recognize. He introduced himself as Otis, the owner of Castco, and V proceeded to make a presentation on why he wants to kill the tree and how he and Castco hopefully can assist you on that. And the elf said, "That's a good idea. I like it. Yep, I'm behind it." So you got the okay from Castco. Of course, this fucking air conditioning unit turns on as soon as I start talking in the session. There's literally one right outside the window. That's the only downside of this new setup. But you got the okay from Castco to bankroll this adventure by giving you magic items in the near future. They said that they're willing to spend a lot of money's worth of items at the shot of you guys taking down Fodeami and them getting the first dibs on collecting some components from the husk of the tree. After that, they said you're free to go, and you guys went about the town and spoke with a few people that you were wanting to get back in touch with and make sure that everything was kosher, starting with Barif, who told you that he received your messages and that he spent a lot of time in Elian's anti-magic chamber because he is afraid of the assassins, or at least taking precautions against the assassins because his personal guard is a little bit thin right now. And then he informed you that Caius made it home a few days ago. But he's about to pass the fuck out from sleep deprivation, so he called in a cot and proceeded to sleep while kicking you guys out simultaneously. So you went to go. So you went to go speak with Caius, who was at Tyr's, the Palisade of the Just, under the care of Father Genham Fletchen. And he basically told you, "Look, I got stuck in Maggie's, in Fodeami's little shit. I saw Maggie's little critters. They, and he gave you the little map. Let me just transfer you over there again. This little map of how he remembers the place in as many descriptive terms as he could think of. And then he said, "All right, well, Father Fletchen just gave me some real strong sleeping pills, so wish I could stay, but I really physically can't because I'm in too much goddamn pain. Oh, by the way, I'm missing a hand." And then he passed out. Then you guys went over, this is the very abbreviated version, you guys went over to speak with April. And while you were there, you learned that she had been throwing herself into the work since Caius was not home, and that she was a little busy because a lot of her staff was unable to come to work. But after lunchtime, whenever they go to sleep, you're absolutely more than welcome to come back and have some and have a word. And that's when we left off.
No, we left off after Gollum got hammered.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What happened after that, then?
I think that was pretty much the end of it. Gob got drunk,
Yeah.
and then that's where my
Guys
notes
in an
end.
alleyway panicking.
All right. Well, we'll kind of pick up there. There's a little bug. Sorry.
God, where are you going? God, come back!
There was a little bug.
Time for me to go, my child. Goodbye.
Oh no.
Does it sound like I'm really far away?
It's yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
Here's the
Mountain
secret. I wasn't that far away.
Oh my god!
Do they call Mount Fuji water like bath girl water?
What?
Those are not the same thing. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. First, that's not the same
Mount
thing.
Fuji water, the bath girl water.
So are mountains e-girls?
I don't know if you've watched My Hero Academia, but they absolutely are.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Mount
What?
Lady!
Oh my god.
That was a damn good pull. Thank you. I'll take a bow.
I like the setup. I love it. That was a 10 out of 10 joke.
10
Very
out of
good.
10. Don't fucking do it again.
Don't do it again. Subdivision.
So what were you trying to say?
Were you trying to ask Tay if they sell like gamer girl water in D&D? No, I'm okay.
Were you thinking like Fiji water?
I was thinking about Fuji.
It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
I'm so sorry. I'm manic. I've done too much. I've done too much school. God, my earth science is pounded.
Earth science?
Do you want to do my English homework?
You know, earth science.
I'm in earth science. Because I'm dumb.
So, like,
I'm in consumer math as well.
Well, I'm sorry. That sucks.
I'm not. I signed up for it on purpose. I thought the chicken was lovely. Did anyone try the chicken?
There's chicken? Oh boy.
All right. So,
Please.
with Gob drunk, Kulon and Donovan hanging on each other pretty much, and Kai freaking the fuck out in some alley somewhere. What's the
Okay.
plan?
Well, I feel like Zaxis and I were gonna go talk to April because we had our lunch.
I think we
That's
were all heading
right.
there.
Yeah, wait.
That's-
I forgot that Gob and Sif and I think Elusive were with us.
Okay.
Yeah, it was literally just Kai who was elsewhere,
All right.
I think.
Kulon and Kulon and Donovan are just kind of like quietly discussing stuff while you guys are having lunch, and then whenever you announce that you're going to go back to see the kiddos and April, they're like, okay, you guys have fun. We're gonna go see V real quick. We have something to talk about. We'll catch up with you guys later. And they kind of
Yeah, fun swap and spit.
they dip. So wait, I'm still confused. I genuinely don't remember Kai leaving the group.
I do because of you know the whole.
They were
marriage
talking about
thing?
marriage when they were sitting. It was
Oh.
Egg. It was Kai and Gob outside talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
marriage,
Mhm.
and then Kai freaked out and just ran.
I forgot that happened. It's been a
I
month.
didn't. I remembered everything. I remember that Quillen and Donovan were trying to follow Kai.
Yeah. Well, they're going to, after their little lunch, they're going to go and saunter off to the tower in the middle of the town. And then that's how Tay is temporarily writing them out of the story. Just because it's going to be a lot of NPC bullshit going on. So,
Mm.
I believe it.
and it's still story relevant. So everybody wins.
Yay.
You guys are winning.
What's winning?
That's what Charlie Sheen does.
Didn't he do cocaine? Didn't
Yep,
he
that's
like
winning.
not win a lot?
He's got tiger blood, Indy. He's got tiger blood.
Oh.
Can't believe he's a lycanthrope.
You know?
Anyway.
I swear to God, if we meet a lycanthrope that's fucking Charlie Sheen, I'm leaving.
Charlie Sheen.
Hey, I've already used that that technique. Priskrat and the Plague
Oh,
Rats. Okay, so Kai, what are you up to? Just freaking out in an alleyway?
I just want to chill for a bit, please.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
They can
Where the
find me on
officer?
their own. Gob's done it before. She can do it again, I guess.
All right. So the rest of yous, the other 5, are you all going to see April?
Yes.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, Chief.
All right. So you guys head down to the step-by-step orphanage, and some of the lights on the second floor, the upstairs floor, are off. But it still says open. There's still some people in the main room, is what it looks like from the moving shadows and stuff. So you guys walk in, and hold on, this music is not what I'm wanting for this scene.
Really scary, eerie music as we're going to an
These
wanted
orphanage.
children.
You wanted the pizza time.
Come out and I do. No, I don't want that. But I'll do this one
Don't want the pizza?
It's not time.
for Miss April.
We've got to get to the pizza dungeon first.
You're right. Miss April deserves so much more than Kai's.
All right. This this is Miss April.
Oh no.
Oh God.
I just love it so much. Okay. All right. I'm done. I promise. Kind of.
For now.
Where'd my other one go? There we go. Okay. All right. So you walk in, and there's still 5 or 6 kids just kind of chilling in the main room. And there's one adult that you don't recognize that's chilling with the kids and just kind of talking with them, probably telling them a story of some sort. But as soon as you walk in the door, all eyes just kind of look up to you for about half a second and then go back to doing exactly what they were before. And no one seems to you get one wave from the adult, but other than that, everything's just as if you weren't even there.
These kids are terrifying.
Oh God, why are they so scary?
I mean, you should probably find April. You guys seemed pretty intent on talking to her.
I just wish I could remember why.
Same hat.
Catching up, shooting this shit.
Would she be in the back room?
I don't know. I've never been here. Yes,
I'm
I
talking-
Is God
Like an
still
hour ago.
drunk out of her mind?
Well, she does
think
have
we
an
waited
office.
a little
Okay.
bit. So
Let's go to
maybe
her office.
tipsy
She's
still.
sobering up.
Office.
It's been less than an hour. I'm gonna say that that's a very slow process.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Her office door is closed right now.
I'm gonna knock. Loudly.
Just. That's it.
You hear one voice just a minute, and then another, oh, come on.
Oh.
You have guests. One moment, hold on. And then a few seconds pass, and then you hear some shuffling around of some stuff on a desk, and then the door opens, and it's April, wearing her nice little poofy skirt, and an elven woman with black hair sitting down, who turns around, and Gob, I don't even need a history roll. You're drunk, but you'd recognize your teacher.
Oh,
Oh. Get in drunk mode.
I'm just hold on. Give
Just
me a
turn off
second.
the last brain cell.
She turns around and, oh, Well, that's my cue to leave. It's been a pleasure. And as she walks by, she grabs your hand, Gob, and kisses it and says, well, if you want to see me, I bet you can find me. And just kind of like walks out the door. And
I'm just
And
gonna
April
stare
just
at
kind
her
of-
hand.
oh, okay, thank you. Goodbye. Just, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, please come in. What did you have to talk about?
What did you guys have to talk about?
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I was fine.
So Caius is back.
Yeah.
Not sure if you know
Yeah.
that.
he is, and I've gone to see him, but the clergymen have said that it's I mean it would not help if I was there, and it would not speed his recovery process along, and he urged me not to not to spend too much time with him because he knows my time is needed elsewhere. So I've
Fair enough.
I've kind of spent a little bit more time than usual. When he's in town, I've spent a little bit more time here than I normally would. It's not my choice, but it's okay. It's okay. So it's been quite a while. Where have you guys been off to?
A lot of places. You know,
Tell
the
me about
roads.
it.
So we were in not Tommy's. Serranos, was that the place?
Well,
There's no What was that?
You know what's gonna help? Here you go.
Where's my note?
Oh, the cat!
like I said, a Blosos.
Oh, you said things?
Yeah, I say things occasionally.
I'm so sorry.
Like, on occasion, Sif has been known to speak.
Okay. What was I saying? Ah, yeah. So we got to a Blostos. Turns out, a few of us actually knew the place. So that was a nice surprise. We
That was
kinda
fun.
we kinda got kidnapped by some crime ring. So
That's fun.
be careful next time you're there if you visit.
Well, I've heard that's want to happen sometimes, so I haven't visited. I'm a little preoccupied with the orphanage.
Yeah, I can only imagine. There's
But
so
it's-
many kids.
Good to note.
What else did we do?
Oh, Fought a bone daddy.
Found our friend's
Oh, yeah.
husband.
she, you fought a what now?
A
A
bone
bone
daddy.
daddy.
And there's like this big. I don't even fucking remember what it.
I
fucking
think it
looks
was like this flying skeletal
No.
beast.
I don't want to hear any more of that story. I'm sorry.
It was part of the kidnapping thing. It was definitely
Well,
interesting.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through such a horrific experience, and I hope to gods I never read about what a bone daddy is. No offense to you.
Should
it's
only
just-
be so lucky. I'm spreading the good word of bone daddies.
Wait, aren't you a holy man? Aren't you
Yeah,
On
Sif,
occasion.
aren't you a holy man?
is oh, I'm gonna regret asking this. Oh gods. Do you worship the bone daddy? Is this your deity that gives you power and strength? Is that his name? What?
Not particularly, just you know. Just thought it was an interesting time, an interesting thing.
Yeah, Sif's the one
Most
who
of the
told
most
us
of the
about it.
worshipping is on weekends.
Well,
That sounds like a pretty good part-time cleric gig that you've got there. All right.
huh.
So, was anything else happening in or outside of Ablosis? I'm just curious and bored, and I've been in this world of children for far too long.
Yeah. As Half mentioned a bit, we found one of our friend's husbands. Well, boyfriend, soon to be husband. I think they proposed.
Oh. Well, congratulations to them. Where are they?
I have no idea.
Okay. That's fair enough. You don't know what you don't know. So, well, I guess it's my turn, right? Quid pro quo, I think is the phrase.
Yeah.
Well, I have been working here, but rumors circulate, and I think from what I've heard, the military has called off an attack, which was quite unexpected. Apparently, some false information had been spread, and the campaign was ill-suited. So, any day now, the military, most of the military force that left, should be returning. That's what Caius told me was the word before he disappeared into whatever the force to the east, the bog or the forest or whatever everyone's calling it nowadays.
Oh.
He said he found that out, and then knowing that, he went into the bog. But no, that's about it. Other than that, I've been holed up in here and rarely got out. So,
So,
Are you and her dating?
oh, no, of course.
Oh, okay.
Er,
No, she came in to make a contribution to the orphanage.
Oh, I bet.
what?
We.
old
this
flame
way.
yours there, Gob?
Hmm? You could say that.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about her because at what point does divulging information cross boundaries of personal trust?
Don't know.
Well, I guess it well on the grounds of that and business acumen, I wish I could, as the kids say, spill this tea,
Oh my god.
but
Right.
They do say that. I've been hearing
I-
kids say that.
I thought they said it was spill the stew.
It could have been.
I think it's interchangeable.
Probably.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Tea and stew do not go well together. That is
Really
not
Don't.
a good meal.
So you get like a nice Lapsing Souchong tea. Ooh,
You know,
it's
we're,
really good with
we're
roast.
off the path. So, so what are your plans for the rest of the day or anything? What's going on in your lives here in Pomis? What brought you back?
You know, the stupid fucking tree. Kind of ended up getting contracted to kill it. So that's fun.
Oh, that is very big news. Quite a large task from what I've come to understand about it.
Well, it's a tree. Just need a torch, probably.
Or a magical torch.
A little bit of arson.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I like fire.
I hear trees don't, so that works out in your favor.
Yeah.
Um,
Seems to be +1 on our side.
She kind of looks all of you up and down, just kind of
He's like,
Okay.
oh my god, these fuckers are gonna die.
Well, if you think of any way that I can assist, help out, I'd love to, but at this point, all I can promise to do is if you have any like property or anything here, I could maybe watch over it, like house sit. I don't know. What else could you imagine me doing to help out?
I mean, I'm fine with just the moral support. I don't know about these guys.
We can do that. All right. So, if you'd like to stay around, you're more than welcome to help out. But unfortunately, it's about to get really busy again, with nap time ending in I think 15,
do I
maybe
see
20 minutes.
Ripples in the glass of water on her desk as the kids start stampeding Jurassic Park style.
Oh no, they're not that bad behaved, but if we let them sleep too long, they'll be lethargic all afternoon, and it's just a whole mess. They won't go to sleep tonight. So in 15 or 20 minutes, we're gonna have to wake them up and give them things to do. So you're more than welcome to stay and help out with that. But if you don't want to, I completely understand, and we've got it covered. So,
I mean, I've got no interest in kids.
Hello? Oh god.
oh, hey, there you are.
Hey,
Kai?
What's going on?
No, sorry, no, my headset died. That's not in game. I was making sure everything was okay.
Yeah, you're good now.
How does your adoption process work?
Well, you fill out an application, and with a small fee for the application processing, and then we have an interview free of charge, and then you have interviews with whichever of the children that you would like to you would potentially like to adopt, and then we submit official request forms, and then once those are approved by myself and some of the board that I have, the child consents if they wish to, and then you've adopted a child.
The wheels of bureaucracy.
Wait,
Are you looking to get a kid, Gob?
yeah, why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
Just curious. I don't know.
Oh, you lean back a little bit there. You're getting awfully close. Just I'm imagining Gob like just alcohol fumes just coming out of her mouth every time she speaks. If you get a torch too close to her breath, then she might breathe flames.
Gob's favorite drinks are drinks that aren't drinks by the time they get to the stomach.
What?
They evaporate in the esophagus.
I don't know what that means.
That means they're hella strong alcohol.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh. That sounds cool.
Great, now Zaxxus wants to get drunk.
I mean, what else do we have to do for the day while we wait for our supplies?
I call this drink a breath of fresh vodka.
Okay.
Should adopt a kid to help us kill the tree.
We should
Apparently
not do
legally
that.
can't kill children.
No, we're not bringing a kid with us.
You think God wouldn't hesitate to strike a child down?
I know
I thought
putting
this was
children in
Skyrim
danger.
rules.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, Sif, like...
I was put in danger as a child and I turned out fine.
Did you though?
Did I? I'll leave that up to you. Silver Dragonborn talks about bone daddies and a rough upbringing.
Oh no. Okay. So we're not bringing any kids on the trip.
That was just a thought. I'm spitballing. Put it in our back pocket.
I am probably gonna stay a bit, help April. What are you guys doing?
I don't know. I feel like we should probably see if we can find Kai.
She'll be fine. She's a big girl.
Okay,
Where's Kai?
Question.
Like I said, we could probably go find Kai. Don't know where she is though.
What is that, Dom?
Question.
What's up?
So do we have our items? I'm
Nope,
sorry.
you do not.
Okay. just making sure.
Lucy wants to test shit out now.
Yeah. I want to kill some. I'm just joking. I'm not.
Killer in the town.
All right.
Alright.
So Zaxxas is staying behind to help.
Yeah.
What's anyone else doing?
Who's on the find Kai train?
I'm gonna stay with Zaxxas and help the kids.
I will
Okay.
also stay.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
The gang takes care of children.
Part 2.
Well, guess I'll stay. Before I get to helping, I'm gonna unspool the wire from my staff. And I'm gonna cast sending to Kai and just be like, "Hey, we're at the orphanage. Bye."
You can respond to this message. Okay, so yeah, Kai, you get a magic Sif note in your head.
I don't want to be around kids right now, please.
He fucking better. I used a spell slot for that.
So you guys are more than welcome to hang out and help for as long as you want. How long are you guys helping out? Until like dinner time or?
I wanna get one of the kids alone.
Oh God.
Or just
my
like
God.
Basically here to
April not
supervise
in the
Gob.
room.
I'm here to
Not in the
supervise
room.
her and make sure she doesn't stab a fucking child with
Wait.
one of like the 73 daggers on her person.
And I
Is-
just want to talk in Thieves' Cave.
I just want
You start signaling a kid over, and then he's like, he shakes his head slowly, just kind of no, and and you kind of go over and grab his hand to drag him away, and you hear him say, "You're not taking me to no secondary location."
No! This kid's named John?
Ugh. You don't know because he runs away.
Wait, is it gonna be
Mongelini, come on now.
since it was nap time? Is it gonna be playtime soon?
Yeah.
I don't know, is it?
After a little while, the kids stop
Oh.
being cranky. And how are you approaching these kids, Gob? Because
menacingly.
you said I want to get one alone, so that's the method that I pictured.
I don't want April around as I'm trying to communicate in Thieves' Cave.
Well,
Just have a
No.
conversation with me in Thieves' Cant and I'll pretend I know what you're saying.
That's not how this works.
It could
Um,
be.
so you keep doing like the sign for like we need to talk to random kids.
God throws up gang signs in an orphanage.
No, I would imagine that you do this by like putting on your signs that you're like looking for or giving a job or something like that, and then using them, like displaying them. You'll kind of say like, hey, I need to talk to random kids, and then, which sounds terrible.
this drunk half-orc woman is just like,
Hey kid,
hey you,
I've got a
come here.
secret for you.
Come here. Come
kid.
here.
Can you keep a secret? But most of them saying that you're just some fucking drunk lady who's helping out at an orphanage for nothing but the goodness of her heart. Until that kid that flashed like see ya in Thieves' Cant. It's like, all right, lady, you're acting fucking crazy. What?
What do you want?
Oh, so not everybody here. You see?
I'm sorry.
Just
Did
kinda
you...
like
I'd imagine
looks
it'd
at
be
you.
pretty bad if a thieves guild recruited an entire orphanage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Gop is drunk.
She's drunk, not stupid.
I mean,
Both.
hey, we're working for the madam. Police!
Yeah, I think Gob's a little stupid.
Oh fuck.
Sorry.
All right, so you get this kid to at least acknowledge you. He doesn't like walk over. He just kind of signals like you're being obvious or something like that. You know, something of the like.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hood up. Just walk over.
Okay.
Gob.
He kind of like squints his eyes and gives you the like what the fuck look.
This bitch.
Is she
You don't
okay?
answer.
I'm gonna ask in Thieves who he works for.
He just kind of looks at you and goes and looks around the room and just kind of signals to you like no, safe place. And then he walks upstairs.
Oh,
Well, you got a kid
Okay.
alone.
Yeah.
I sure did. I'm gonna walk up.
All right. So upstairs, this kid like he's sitting on a bed, just like in a room with the door open, and he just kind of like nods his head.
Oh, this is a nice room.
Thanks.
Love
None
the
of the shit's
interior
mine.
decorating. Your choice of curtains.
Burning down the house?
No.
And he whenever you walk in, he just kind of points at the door, just like, come on.
Slowly close it.
And then he looks at you and goes, all right, what? What?
I just was just wondering who you were working for.
Well, why, like, some drunk lady comes into my home and is just messaging everyone in some shady language. I don't know. I don't know if I can trust that.
Well, I wasn't drunk 5 hours ago.
Okay. But you're drunk
You-
now.
You signaled to me, and now we're both shady.
That. Okay. I know this is gonna sound a little bit shitty. I'm sorry. But I wasn't signaling to you.
You shouldn't swear.
Yeah.
When is there art of gob? It's just a scene where caps like language.
He just kind of. I mean, you're probably right, but who's gonna stop me? My parents?
Dead parents.
Okay, fair point. I was just curious. So if you don't want to answer, that's totally fine.
I don't want to answer, but if you were sober and maybe a little bit better at what you're supposedly trying to inquire about, then maybe we'll have a conversation. But right now I'm a kid and you're a drunk lady, and
Right.
who wins in that one?
Well, would you like a cookie?
Yeah, I would like a cookie, thank you. And he holds
Okay.
up his hand.
So, just out of curiosity, God,
Mm-hmm.
if I were perhaps to use protection from poison on Gob, because alcohol is a poison, should she not be drunk anymore?
I don't think that's how it works.
I would say no, but lesser restoration might do it.
Gotcha. Well, I don't have lesser restoration repair.
Because-
I have protection from
yeah.
poison.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
if I
Well,
punch her really hard in the tummy?
Just
it would hurt a little less than normal because she's drunk, but she might puke.
get the toxin out of her system.
Falcon punch.
Please don't punch me. I'm just gonna leave the kid alone after I give him the coffee. Just like kick the door open and peace
Yeah.
out.
You walk down, and he's like following you, and he has a cookie. And as he gets downstairs, he kind of, the nice lady gave me a cookie, and then goes to the corner and eats it. As the remaining like 6 or 7 kids that are downstairs just like look at you.
Oh, here you go. Just gonna start hitting the cookies.
Thank you. Just like as all these kids are just fucking collecting the cookies.
remember who gave you that cookie, kid. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Can I take the kids flying?
Oh my god, Tom, no!
What is? Why do you have this?
Teletubbies of the corn.
I hate.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, you're not. Zach, I hate
You're
the
right.
kids
I'm
flying.
not.
Heck yeah.
I'm used
Okay.
to EFT.
All right. So you'll have to ask permission to get the kids to go flying
Hey,
Okay.
you ever been
because
flying?
you're literally about to fucking Peter Pan someone.
No, I'm gonna carry them, and they're just gonna ride as I like fly us around. I'm not gonna make them fly on their own. That's dangerous.
Reports of orphans falling out of the sky. Mass panic.
The worst part, those orphans
Yes.
didn't even have a permit to be flying there.
Got a license for that, mate.
This is a no orphan flying zone. Please go back to your designated areas. All right. So yeah, one of the instructors says, "Absolutely not,"
What?
and then another one goes, "Well, hold on. Why would we trust you with that?
Well,
Can
I
you
don't
really
know.
do this?"
oh, do you want to see me fly?
Yes.
Okay. And then I just start flying.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Now, can you carry someone else?
yeah.
Come on, the dude's like 7 foot tall. He's jacked as fuck.
I carried our halfling friend. I'm sure I can carry the child.
Well, and I don't want to be mean about this, but well, if you can't carry someone that's heavier than a child, you can't carry a child here. That's the rules. Pick me up.
Okay. Oh.
Pick me up.
I feel like this is a gay flirting with me.
Wall Sonic, pick them up.
Pick me up.
Okay.
They're having a good time, and as you try and set them down, he's like, "Wait, no, one more minute.
I'd be like,
You're good. Okay. And then as the instructor's being set down, he gets on the ground, stands there for a second, and then kind of straightens his clothing out, and then he looks, and there's a gigantic single file line full of children.
oh,
As more are accumulating into that line because nap time is over.
oh, I just realized something.
Hmm.
I get my spells back on short rest, so I can be like, okay, kids, it'll be like a break time, and then I get my spells back, and then we can go flying again.
All right, so I'm not gonna roleplay and describe you giving children airplane rides for the next, what would it be, 2 hours, and then an hour break, and then another 2 hours. So you do that.
Lit.
Meanwhile, like 7 or 8 of these kids have had a cookie and they're nice and happy. So what is everyone else doing at the orphanage? And then we'll kind of move on past it. We've got
I'm still just supervising Gob as she descends into hangover without any slut.
Oh, I'm a nap.
What?
Take a nap.
Okay. Just gonna curl up on the floor.
April, like a minute later, walks over and goes, "God, honey, go use one of the children's beds upstairs. There's plenty of them. You're okay. You're gonna get stepped on."
Okay. Sif.
Here, let me. Oh, okay, he's got it. All right, cool. She walks away.
Ow, fuck the dagger! God damn it!
So Elusive, what are you up to?
I'm kind of just sitting down, like, cross-legged on the floor, and
Telling war stories.
telling stories about creepy I'm just joking. I kind of just offer to let the children use Elusive's horns as, like, you know, to, like, swing on them and shit.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I mean, they're not heavy, right?
That hardly sounds.
Some of them are like
Oh.
You
you
know,
don't
that
you
just
don't
that
age out
horror.
at 7.
You know, okay, or just, you know, play with them, I guess, and also tell, like, offer to tell creepy stories.
You find one toddler and let them ride on your horns. Like
Cool.
use your horns as little handles as you're giving them a little shoulder
Like
shoulder
monkey
ride.
bars.
If any of the toddlers are willing to hear a creepy story, I tell them about the time when day broke.
SCP
okay.
now exists in this universe.
God.
Okay. So Half, what you doing, bud?
Man, I don't know. Yeah, I'm having a Mulan moment with the kids, you know, when she teaches those girls to fight. I'm having my Mulan
Let's
moment.
get down to business. Wait, are girls
It's-
fighting? What's going on?
It's the lesson
defeat.
number 1 song, okay? I'm teaching kids to.
All right. So you're having
My Mulan
an intro
moment.
to karate class.
Yeah.
You're having Half's dojo. And Kulan is nowhere to be found. Kai is MIA as well. Kai, what are you up to? Like after a few hours, because it sounds like everyone at the orphanage is chilling for a while.
Did you say Kai?
Yeah.
I heard Kerr.
Oh no, it was Kai.
No, I'm just lingering. I'm lingering outside of the orphanage, like like this.
Oh God.
No, but no, I'm not lingering right outside. I'm like across the street. I'm just gonna.
That's even
wait.
worse.
Yeah.
Watching you, watching me. It's so easy to see.
Can I see Vaxis in the air with children? Is that a thing I see?
Yeah, no, that is definitely a thing you see.
It's gonna be a thing
I
that's hard to
am-
not see.
Yeah.
Kai, constantly.
I'm so scared and worried right now watching this happen, but I'm not going in. I just have that motherly fear of like,
I'm practicing my flying and entertaining children. It's a win-win.
All right, so you guys pass the evening away, but at dinner time, April will say, "Okay, well, thank you for all your help. You're more than welcome to eat a warm meal, but after that, we are going to start putting the kids down. You know, just go to bed. It's going to be winding down time. So,
Down?
yep. It's painless, we swear. But I'm going to be we're going to be instructing the kids to go to bed. It's going to be time to wind down, and having as much help as you are getting the kids to expend their energy. It would probably be best if you weren't here whenever it was time for them not to have said energy. So, thanks for your help. Feel free to eat, but then please skedaddle. As much as I love you all.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not in character.
So, where do y'all guys go? Are you eating dinner first of all? Where do
They're
y'all
offering
go?
food. I'm eating food.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's basically just a big old pot of goulash.
Oh hell yeah.
It's got some veggies in there. It's got a thick broth. It's got some meat. Got some grains. It's pretty good. Kai, what are you doing? Just-
I'm just waiting for someone to come out.
okay. The sun starts to set. And then the lights start turning out on the second floor, and then your friends walk out. Just kind of all together.
Oh, hey, Kai.
Has Gob hit hangover yet?
Gob is like half hangover, half drunk still at this point, I would say.
She's going through it.
Aren't we all?
Heard you could do some push-ups to get it out of your system.
Oh, okay. Cop starts doing push-ups.
Hey, Kai! Immediately drops and starts doing push-ups. So, did you have fun on your adventure, Kai?
Mm-hmm. We'll call it that.
Good, good.
How was your adventure? I adventured from there to here. That was it.
Yeah, I just walked from one point to the other, and I ended up here after getting a creepy ass message. Thank you. What is that? Token!
What?
I'm not muted! Hang on! Stop! Stop! You're throwing things at me!
Wait.
Thank you! Love you!
I think Egg just got assaulted.
I'm sorry. I was role playing and then I got a casino token from Las Vegas thrown at me. Anyways, I'm back.
Well,
What happened?
sometimes life gives you lemons. Sometimes it fucking chucks casino tokens at you.
Well, life gives you lemons.
All right,
Anyways,
so
what's happening?
Nothing after what you said.
what's next?
What time is it? Is it like
Is
8?
it sleepy time?
Have y'all guys seen Kulon?
No.
You
Luan
want
and
to
Donovan
be-
were going to go see V.
I can go do that. Okay.
And go see V? Is that what we're doing?
Can where's the access?
Standing right here.
Hey.
Can I just stand by him, like like sidle up to his side and wrap sort of Wizard of Oz, wrap my arms around him for a moment.
Can I help you?
Be nice. She doesn't have her emotional support, Eladrin.
I
What?
don't.
Sif, my head hurts.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get drunk.
Get some pickle juice. It helps with hangovers.
Mm.
Do you have pickle juice?
What?
You have pickle juice?
I thought
Alone?
you would. I don't know. I mean, I got
just pulled
pecan.
pickle juice out of her cloak.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know she keeps on her person at all times a plethora of daggers and 1 jar of pickles?
I swear I thought someone had pickles, but I think I'm having a dream. Access, I wanna go find V.
Why?
I need to find Kulon.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And after we find Kulon, I'm going.
After you find cool on what?
I'm passing out in the alleyway.
We can get to a room. You don't need to sleep on the streets.
It's so much more comfortable.
It's not.
It is.
No.
I'm gonna go find Kulon and go to sleep.
What?
Come on, big boy.
Yep.
Yeah, yep, that thing.
Oh god.
Tired.
I guess it's time to find V.
He's at his house,
Vince,
probably.
Not so much finding V as much as it is going to V. We know where he
Yeah.
lives.
Exactly.
Alright, gang.
Be careful.
What?
Huh?
Somebody said and I was like waiting for them to speak up.
That was
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, I thought that was Dom.
It was.
Elusive, did you
honey,
have
do
something
you
to
want to
say?
come?
Um,
Are we all joining this V adventure? This venture, this adventure.
Wait, we're going to V? I thought you guys were going to sleep.
I'm going to V, and I'm dragging the dragon with me.
To
Do
V.
you wish to join, honey?
To V, not to sleep. To V.
To V, yes, to V. The V.
I think sleep was step 2.
Sleep is step
Yeah.
2.
A
Whether it's on his
two-part.
carpet, his stairway, or a bed, sleep is part 2.
I'll
Or apparently
catch
an
up with
alleyway.
you guys later.
Be careful, be safe. If you get into anything shady, I swear to God, I'll hunt you down. Let's go.
Think the police will do that first?
No, I'll find you first.
They seem to
I
have
mean-
a knack for finding me out.
All the jobs this city's given us, I think we are the police.
You know, but we're not getting paid.
Yes, we are.
We got paid.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
I mean, oh no, we're not getting paid.
Anyway, taking Kai to V, dealing with this.
I actually do want to
There.
go to V because I gotta ask about the goggles. I didn't ask for an ETA.
I
I want
want
to see in the dark.
Oh, I'm dragging these boys with me. Is half coming? Am I taking all the boys?
Sure.
I'm with the boys! Anyway,
I
that's all I
wanted
wanted to say.
I wanted to go to like a clothing store really fast.
Okay.
Some accessorize.
Yeah.
What accessorizings you looking for?
Oh fuck! I didn't think I'd get this far.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
Just like I want a window shop for like nice clothing.
Okay. Well, I will.
All everything else.
I'll come back with items that you can see, even though it is getting a little dark.
Okay.
And you think of what, like, in the realm of what you're wanting, so you can kind of help guide that as well. So, boys and Kai.
I don't know where Kai, but I think we just left her on the street.
And I wasn't just gonna leave her there.
I guess I'm going.
Unless you had other plans.
I mean, she's sobering up.
If you
Hello?
wanna go find a bed, hun, it's perfectly okay.
No.
Okay.
Puke and rally.
3, 2, 1. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So the boys and lesbians go go to V. You go to the center of town, to the spire that he is located in.
Open up the spire, you smarmy fuck.
And you know that whenever you approach, half of the spire, kind of like the illusion of the bricks following you, goes about halfway, and then it just fades into still bricks with a door visible to you all, and you can just kind of like walk in.
Yeah, I don't knock. I walk in, open the door.
You walk in, and there's no one in the main room, but like there's just some stuff floating around, and then it kind of like stops, and then you hear from another room.
Haven't you ever heard
Wait.
knocking?
Wait 1 minute, hold on.
Where's Kulon?
And then like a few seconds pass, and the little floating things continue floating around, and then you hear a door slam open, and he is wearing he's wearing a leisure suit, basically. He's wearing like a nice robe. He's got a little puffy little scarf poking out the top, and V walks down the stairs in very soft looking slippers to match his robe.
You're looking
He-
fancy as ever.
Well, I wouldn't be me if I didn't now, did I? So, I assume you've all made some decisions and have come to see me.
My decision is finding
Yes.
Kulon.
Yeah, she wants the elf boy. I wanted to ask about the goggles. I forgot to ask for an ETA on those.
I'm
Just
sorry,
ballpark.
the goggles? My head's not in the right space right now, I'm sorry.
The night vision goggles. I asked you to make them look a little more
Oh.
nondescript.
Yeah, I sent those off, and they'll get back whenever my guy gets them back.
See,
It shouldn't be too
Alright.
long.
okay.
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
You good?
You good?
Something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do I owe the pleasure? If it's not for the,
I've said it about like 2 or 3 times. Where's Kulon?
Yes. I gave him his keys and he walked off. That's like, him and Donovan walked off. What else? Anything else?
What?
I mean, I know what I would like for fighting
You
the
know
tree.
what?
I don't know about anyone else. They're grown men, Kai. They can. They don't need to be chaperoned.
They're also like probably honeymooning or whatever the fuck.
Cushioning the bed, as one would say. I know.
Consummating the marriage, one might say.
Yeah, they're doing the consummation.
You know, Lizzie? You know what would help me? Just in general now, right now, like in this
Mhm.
moment?
Don't get drunk.
I'm gonna pass out on your floor if I don't
Oh.
get to bed.
Well, why not go to your bed?
I
Oh,
have a
here.
bed.
And he kind of reaches into his pocket and pulls out a little sack, and he goes, "Okay, Kai, here's yours," and he holds out a key.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, well, I mean, I figured it would be, well, if we're going to be lending you, or I guess giving you, should it be successful, tens of thousands of dollars worth of items and wares, then
Oh.
I would not want those to be in some shady bar, like upstairs in a shady bar where any common thief can break in and steal them whenever you're not looking. So, we got you a little bit more secure of a base of operations.
Please don't tell me
Temporarily.
this gives me a house. Please say it leads me to one of your rooms.
The gang becomes homeowners.
No. I mean, we have a few staff members, but they'll be watching over your joint little I would call it a cottage, but it is.
Quaint.
Well, it's not a small piece of property for the common folk. So here you go. It should be right outside of town on the east side, about half a mile.
But I can't. No, yeah.
This is a squad house?
Gang.
I guess you could call it that if you want, but
Oh.
I'd just call it a house.
God's
there
gonna
any,
puke
like-
on the floor.
Oh, hun. Oh, honey.
Yeah, the excitement overwhelmed her.
What would happen if I pat Gob on the back right now? Like, gently.
A little more pure.
I mean,
That's-
nothing, I guess.
Good, because Kai's gonna just do that thing where she tries to rub her back, like, oh.
Hold her hair.
yeah.
It's already in a braid.
So like I said, are there any more requests or anything? Oh, here's your keys, as well, and he starts, handing them out. Actually, he doesn't even come down the stairs. He just kind of like holds a key out, and then it starts floating, and he kind of points at one of you, and then it floats towards you.
You get a key. You get a key. You get
Hey,
a key.
V,
Yeah, what's up?
what do you think would ever happen if you ever lost your magic permanently?
Can't happen. Next question.
That's a hypothetical question, but thanks for the answer!
Oh, hypothetical. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were trying to plan something, but
No,
That did
I'm not
sound
doing
awfully
that.
wouldn't be
plotty.
the first time.
I don't know, it's just like the way you use it so casually. I'm just thinking, like, what if you lost
oh.
it and then you lost it?
These guys. Hold on 1 second. And he snaps his fingers, and like you see the silhouettes of little tiny ghost figures. It's like
Oh
cute
my
little ghost
God!
figures carrying stuff, like, and turn to you, and you see little empty eyes. And then he snaps his fingers again, and they
That's
disappear. And
off-putting.
oh, those are just they come with the house.
I trust them with my life.
You're gonna take your life.
Good for them, I'm leaving now. Thank you for the key. I'm gonna go vomit. No, I'm not. Gob already did that.
I'm the one vomiting.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Thanks for the key. Thanks for cool on. I don't know what that means. I'm tired. I'm leaving. Walk out the door.
Understandable. Have a nice night. So, are there any other requests?
Not that I can think of.
Didn't you say you wanted to tell V about the thing to fight the tree that you wanted?
Oh, I suppose I could do that.
Yeah.
You got anything that helps with illusions
Well,
and
well,
healing?
hold on. Step into my office, and we'll get Iris on this too.
Alrighty.
And
Stepping on
since-
in.
since you've already made your offers via DMs, I don't want to waste everyone's time with going and pulling everyone into the private room.
Yeah.
So Sif goes in, makes his offer, and what is going to happen with everyone that does it tonight? A hologram kind of thing of Iris pops into the room. You can tell that he's using some kind of spell, like a astral projection or something like that. He's using a spell to be present without physically being present, and he
Astral projection.
and he and V discuss the options of items that meet your parameters, and say, I think we've got something for you just there. So it's not at our home office, but come the morning, we can get it from its secure location and get it to you at the store. So
Sounds
meet us
like
there
a
tomorrow
plan.
morning. Yep.
Thank you.
hmm
Next.
Does anybody else have a clear idea of what they're searching for?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Gob, I don't mean to impede on a good time, but it looks like that good time's faded. Would you like a cure-all?
Oh, absolutely.
He He
Pours
reaches
you a glass
into
of
his
pickle juice.
he reaches into his bathrobe and pulls out nothing, and then he goes, "Oh wait!" and he snaps his fingers and it pops into his hand. He goes, "Okay, here you go. Come
Thank you.
on." And sure enough, you drink it, and like the hangover goes away, and you start feeling a little like light almost. It's a weird feeling, but it's there. And you walk into the room and give your specifications, I guess, because Iris is still there. He's kind of like a Jedi hologram, like a fucking Republic hologram going on. And they discuss a few options. Takes a little bit longer than Sif because there are more options for the variety of item that you are getting.
Right.
And okay, I think we can agree on that one. All right, cool. Just it's in a safe somewhere. We'll have to have authorization by me personally, and I'm not going in until the morning. So meet us there, and I'll grab it from the safe for you and put it in your hand.
Can I get the Vex collar now, or?
We can get that tomorrow.
Alright.
And then they all V and Gob exit. Anybody else? Taking requests.
Yeah.
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 All right. Whose yo was first? Was that half?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on down, similarly sized individual. Come on.
Oh, well, I'm
Alright.
coming. Do I have to say that I'm coming?
Oh.
I'm sorry. So
Yeah,
sorry,
no,
God.
no. You just kind of like, all right, and then you just kind of hop up the stairs. But I mean, they are sized for a gnome, so you just kind of like, for the first time in a very, very long time,
That's a
comfortably run
blessing.
up the stairs.
Yeah, like, can we live here?
And so you get up there, and then you go in the room, and then there's a little bit of discussing after you say, I kind of want an item that does blank, and I
Mhm.
can do the whole, and then like, well, we can whip something up by the morning. There's already an item that does something similar. I think we can combine some elements of another item, and we can help you out.
Alright,
So,
thanks, V.
Is that Megalovania that I hear?
Shut the fuck
Yes.
up, sis.
And okay, so next.
Should I go in?
I don't know. Kid.
Come on up.
Okay.
And you notice that he has not left his little perch on the top of the stairs yet.
Okay.
Signals you up, and you go in, and it's your request is met by warm regard, and there's actually something that I need to discuss with you right now. So
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Whispers.
Huh.
So, what did that cure all taste like? Was it just pickle juice? Good talk. God, I can't believe she's dead.
It happens, don't worry.
So I'm actually amazed that none of those kids you took flying threw up on you.
It's fine.
And I figure there's at least one who's got motion sickness.
I don't think they want the ride then.
Sometimes you don't know. You get an offer from a dragonborn to go flying, you fly, and that's the day you learned you got motion sickness.
God, it's so hard to find the server. Because I'm like, she's in a folder, and I keep closing the folder, and it's so much.
Did you see the Stranger Things Dead by Daylight thing?
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm actually gonna have to buy Dead by Daylight.
I literally don't care about it because I'm like, I've never seen a Stranger Thing.
Me too, to be honest.
Part of me's just like, okay.
Part of me knows it's literally just to, for, so the game gets bought more because of the Stranger
Yeah.
Things hype,
What
and
the
also
fuck?
like,
Where did this twist tie come from? I mean, it roped me into it.
But did it really?
did it really? Because I feel like you're gonna buy it and then buy the DLC and then get really pissed off because the game is kind of broken and stupid, and then never play it again.
Yeah. That's not how it works?
I feel like that's exactly the route we're gonna go down.
Is that not how it works? I'm confused.
Usually
Oh.
you play a game because you like it.
Yeah.
I've literally never done that in my life. I play League.
You guys play League?
Sadly.
No.
League. Never heard of her.
Oh, Indy, did I tell you that time when this person was like, "Hey, I play League. We should play together." And then like the second day I DM'd them about it, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm at a funeral," and I was like, "Ugh."
I'm at a funeral. Sorry.
It's okay, so use your laptop.
How do you come back from that? Did you just never talk to them again?
I haven't talked to them since.
What?
Alright. So Elusive and V walk out of the room, and V kind of looks around and goes, "Is there anyone else who wanted to make a request or anything?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Come on up, big guy. Ooh.
God, I hope like one step for me is like 3 of his.
Yeah, if not 4.
Oh, that's great.
Granted, the stairs, they seem normal to you, like they seem like normal stairs to you as access.
Mm.
So you get to the top, and he's just like, from the time that you're eye level, like 6 stairs down, he's just like shaking his head. All right, come on. And you step up, and he's like to your knees. All right. He opens his tiny door at the bottom, and then you open the normal sized door on top. And you walk in, and you describe the kind of stuff that you would like your item to come with, abilities, and the things that you can do or that the item could do for you.
Yeah.
And they inform you, yes, I think I've got something for you.
Lit.
But it's we kind of have to keep the two. It's a pair. Kind of got to keep the two in separate locations, so they should be in the main store tomorrow before lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
But I'm putting in, and you see, like, you don't see anything in his hand, but you see Eris kind of hold his little holograph hands up and poke at something, and then just kind of like do a swiping gesture with his hand, and he goes, the order is already sent. They should be converging right now as we speak. So, I guess that's it, right? Are you wanting anything else, or are you just going to browse for whatever you think you'll need?
That should be all.
All right. Well, I may not see you tomorrow, but I wish you the best of luck. And he kind of like just goes and walks through a wall. It seems like he really just walks out of range of whatever hologram thing he's doing, and then V steps out and did Kai already leave, or did she want to talk with us? I don't know.
Did Kai already leave? I feel like she
She's
did.
been in a mood.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, I think she left.
Okay. Well, all right. Well then,
Somebody doesn't get a new toy.
I've got some discussing to do with my boss, and you guys have a good night in your new home. And
We don't have to pay taxes on this, right? Like, we're not gonna
you're
get
not
pulled
paying
on
for
taxes.
anything.
Oh, thank God.
Why would you? Okay.
I've heard of people winning stuff in a giveaway, and then the government's like, "Hey, you owe money on that," and ooh. No, thank you.
Okay.
Also, if somebody comes up to you in the street and says you want a boat, don't believe them.
Huh?
My headphones died, so I didn't get to hear a lot of it. I'm really angry at that.
Oh.
But where is everyone?
These.
They just made their requests to V and Urs, and they are now heading out of V's home.
Yeah.
It's kind of late.
It's bedtime, gamers.
Time to sleep in our new home. Time to find our new home.
Yeah, wait.
By the way, yeah, do
He
I
gave us directions.
find that?
You
Or
left
do I-
before he gave directions.
Yeah, I know.
No, he left. You left as he was giving directions. He basically said it's like half a mile outside of town on the east side.
Oh yeah, no, he told me that.
And
Like,
there is a little path leading to the east. Well,
okay.
to the southeast.
I thought you said west.
One of
But-
the-
But after a little bit, this path down here, the southeast path, does kind of split and take a little northward turn. And Egg, you notice that as you are walking, you're seeing the key kind of like pulsate eventually. And as you keep walking east, it starts pulsating a little bit faster. And you kind of guess that that's a little assistance from the keys.
Wow.
Great.
Great.
So, roll me, since Kai is going alone, roll me an investigation check. Or, sorry, survival check.
Okay.
Did we learn nothing about Kai going in alone?
She walked off and we needed items, you know. She's got to
Yeah.
learn someday. Some
Kai,
way.
you can't decide which of these, like, long driveways or, like, kind of long dirt road, very, not very well beaten dirt roads, leads to your house because they're all kind of clustered onto one spot on the road. And it is like flashing equally quickly whenever you walk by pretty much all of them.
I'm gonna sleep in
So
the
there's,
fucking
like-
forest tonight.
There's like 8 of them, and you're just kind of like pacing back and forth for a few minutes. How long are you doing that?
Not long.
Not
Like
long. Are
5
you just
minutes.
okay? Are you gonna just pick one and go, or are you just gonna like lay down on the road?
I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce looking at all the houses.
You can't see the houses.
Oh, I can't? Okay, never mind.
No,
then.
they're like long little thin roads that you guess like a few horse and buggies might have gone on occasionally.
I'm gonna find a
if-
patch of grass and lay face down in it starfish style.
Okay. All right, so you do that. The rest of you,
I
What's
actually
happening?
get comfortable and fall asleep, sorry.
I'm finding our new house.
all right, same thing. You all see your keys start to pulsate if you're looking at them, which I'm sure someone is.
Hello,
Yes.
with my passive observation? You kidding me? I can't not notice it.
Is it? Wait, I actually have a quick. I'm sorry. Is it cold outside?
It's not
The
terribly
ground be
cold.
Hello?
The
What do you
ground would be
want?
chilly, but it's
Um,
not like cold.
Are you messing with the raccoons again? Stop. Yes. Yeah, that's
Like-
baby. Come on, Rebecca. Yeah, Tay, are you messing with the raccoons again?
Please tell me you're not messing with the raccoons again, Tay.
Everything's okay.
I don't know
What
if I
else
could
would I
handle
be
it.
doing?
Not messing with the raccoons.
Oh, down.
What's King Trashmouth gonna do then?
Fuck you!
Me.
Shut up!
No, Rebecca. Come on.
What? Not a fan of that half? Not a fan of that one, Indy?
Love that
we're
one. Loved
on
it.
our way to the house and half just from the back, just no.
You were such a hiss baby. You know that?
I love
Yeah,
Little King
don't have to
Trashmouth.
tell
That's why
me.
I'm mad at you.
No, there's no raccoon gear.
King Trashmouth.
You wanna go back in your tunnel?
Oh.
Consumer of refuse.
If Tay gives me the chance, Half is gonna get a pet raccoon, and his name will be Little King Trashmouth.
What about a Blink Trash Panda?
A Blink Trash Panda? Dude, could you imagine if Half had a
Like
Blink
a
Trash Panda?
like a Blink dog.
Yeah.
They would be unstoppable.
They
would
would.
be the most
There would be
mischievous
no
motherfuckers.
garbage can left unturned.
Oh, I'm so sorry. One of the raccoons came up and Rebecca hates them. But anyway,
Okay,
I was
okay,
asking
hold
if
on, hold on. No. The game is secondary now. We've got a story here.
Do you not
Oh,
know
One
about
of the
Eggs Raccoons?
What do you mean?
So, one of the raccoons came up. That's a sentence that needs unpacking, and I think it deserves game time to do so.
What do you mean?
Tell us
Hang
about
on,
the
shit.
raccoons.
Come here.
Tell us about Lord
Hey,
Trashmouth.
baby. No, this one's baby. It's the smallest. She's always hungry because she's
Okay,
so tiny.
So, do you?
Do you have raccoons in your house?
No, I have raccoons on my back porch that I feed.
My friend has a raccoon in her house. It's her mom's pet.
Oh my god.
He lives
I
in the
have Buddy,
dishwasher.
Baby,
Jealous. Okay.
and Sugar.
This was a good talk. Okay. So.
But the little detail that I needed was is the ground like the ground Kai's laying on? Is it a cool? Is it moist? Like I need to know that. Just
Give us those adjectives.
The grass that you're laying in is partially dried out because it is the beginning of fall and the grass is starting to brown. So it's a little pokey. The ground is a little chilly, but not like freezing, and there's no moisture on the grass or the ground just yet.
No dewdrops.
It's been a few days since it's rained, and it's the beginning of the night, so there's no dew on it.
I'm lying on my left side, actually.
Okay. Gotta contain the paw.
I'm curled up on my left side.
Okay. So while you lay there, the rest of the gang is following the keys.
Do we pass by Kai at all?
I would who wants to roll me a survival check?
Me.
Got that
Oh.
solid 11.
Okay.
Come on, Gob. You got
Anybody else?
this.
Wait. That wasn't in character. That wasn't in character.
Oh my god.
Are we all rolling these?
Whoever wants to try and find your way home into a home that you've never been to.
Oh, absolutely not. I have a -1.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow,
And we're all like,
elusive.
where do go? And Elusive's just like,
So
god damn it.
the rest of y'all chuckle fucks, especially Gob, is kind of get to the same point that that Kai was, and just kind of well, fuck.
Oh, hey Kai.
And then
Come on, we're finding the house.
Mm.
Get up!
No.
We're going to the house!
It burns and it's cool on the ground, and I'm staying right here.
while
Okay.
y'all are discussing, Elusive is wait, hold on, and she starts walking in the middle on both sides, away from the path, towards both sides that the roads are going towards, and finds that they are going to the north. Whenever you go to the north, the beeping gets quicker, and which you think is a good thing. So she goes, all right, come on, we don't need to follow the roads, and you just kind of go by process of elimination.
Or we're
Hey,
going,
bye,
we
Kai.
don't need roads.
Bye.
So Kai, are you really like refusing to go with them and sleeping on the ground right now?
They're gonna have to pick me up. They want me
I'm
to
picking Kai up.
Oh my god,
Oh.
okay.
Roll
But
an
like
athletics check.
fireman carry. Okay. Oh god.
Come
on,
Kai
Rob.
just,
Oh,
Kai
God.
just being dead weight.
No, guys, the moment you try to fireman carry her, she's just like, please don't, that hurts.
Like-
Please stop.
I get that I'm small, but can I help?
You grab her foot.
And no, I'll.
You sure
Just
can
wanted to
try.
lop her
Let's
over
go.
my shoulder.
Let's go!
I
Oh.
don't wanna do this.
This
Please,
tiny
no.
man just hefts up this large woman.
I'll go.
I like struggling to get her off the ground, and half is just like, I got this.
No, so so Gob, you kind of like grab her under the arms, and while she's on her back, you just kind of like lift up, and then Half comes over there and just like takes her calves and puts her ankles on his shoulders, and then goes, "Okay."
Okay.
I think this hurts much more than anything.
And from
I
like
can-
way up ahead, I'm like, well, you should have gotten up on your own.
Well, fuck it, I'll get up right now. Please put me down. It hurts.
Okay.
I didn't roll a
Drop
fucking
this.
21 for you not to be carried by Gob in half.
It hurts. At the moment.
Probably
Please
'cause you
do
don't
this
sleep in
another
bed.
time. Just shut up.
Got them old breaky bones.
I'll walk. If you would, you could drag. Don't drag me.
So
I'm trailing behind
Elusive?
Gob.
Elusive, are you staying behind and waiting for them, or are you trudging on?
I'll kind of. I'll just keep going. Like,
Okay. So these paths kind of drop into somewhat of a not like a valley, but like it looks like there's just a little bit of, I guess it is a valley, because you're kind of like on a hill, and then it dips into a larger crater, kind of thing. But it doesn't look like it because have you ever gone hiking and then like whenever you're on top of the hill or the mountain or whatever, you look down and like the trees are like equal with your eyes, or like the ground is like way down there, but it doesn't really feel like it because the trees are really tall. It's kind of what it is, because you look over the hill and there's just like a grove of trees of some sort. It's not quite a forest, it's not, or a wood, but it's a significant amount of trees, just enough to obscure what lies beyond. And you follow, like you kind of walk through the trees. It doesn't seem like there's anything harmful, but you follow the blinking, and eventually it just kind of gets to where it's strobing so fast that it's almost entirely a like just a light. And you look around, and there's a wooden gate, and behind it is a quite large home.
okay. I'm gonna enter with the key? Question mark.
Yeah.
And
The gate is locked, and the key seems to unlock that as well as the front door.
okay. So I have my new item now, right?
No,
Oh shit.
you've requested
coming
it, and we'll
now?
pick it up tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no same day shipping.
Oh, man, they really gotta invest in Prime. Get that Twitch Prime sub.
You should all sub to me at indie_indecisive.
Don't
I
forget to
am
use your Twitch
already
Prime
sub to indie_indecisive.
I know they said I love you.
I mean, if you say so.
So, Elusive, I'll say you were a few minutes in front of them, just because, like, you know, they were trying to lift a
I
large
was
woman.
following Elusive.
Okay, let's see if you're good. Gob and Half, Zaxus, where were you?
Just watching it all behind them.
Okay, what does that mean?
So I watched them try to get her up, and then I just followed behind them.
Oh, okay. So, Kai, I guess you're sleeping on the ground.
I'll sleep on the ground.
Okay. Shay and half. Gob and half. Here we go. You lose sight of the rest of your party.
Great.
What's your move?
I'm gonna kick Kai.
I'm gonna watch
Pick
God
me
kick
up
Kai.
next time.
Fuck you. I try to get you to a safe location, and then you just make me lose the rest of the party. Alright, whatever.
Ground's safe enough. Go ahead and find the house. It burned down. I don't fucking care. Yeah.
Wait.
I think I'm casting sending. My last level 3, and I'm giving you directions.
I don't think so.
It's not very far away.
I'll probably shout. Hey, we're over here!
But half and Gob, roll me another survival check with advantage for Gob because you've got directions.
But I can't just let Gob be the strong one in this relationship. Apparently
You already
not.
got advantage. Wow.
Gob's like, I know the way, and then you hitch a piggyback ride, and she's looking around. She's like, "This is where the directions stop," and you go, "Yeah, it's fucking right there."
Cut away scene to back at the house, and I'm like, wait, I told her to go left when she needs to go right. Shit.
You know. Half you're at a high enough vantage point to see the picket fence.
There's a picket fence? How lovely.
Well, it's a fence with ivy on it, but yeah, it blends in with the woods a little bit, and you all make it home. It's a pretty big house.
Except for Kai.
Yeah, except for Kai.
I'm
pretty big
very
house.
happy to be sleeping on the ground, not gonna lie.
And as each of you enter, you're greeted by a human man wearing
Oh.
very nice robes.
Do we have a butler?
Has he just been waiting there all day?
Welcome home. Yes.
Holy shit, have you been here all day?
Well, yes, it is my job to be here all day.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I'm gonna toss my cloak at him.
Oh, yes. Thank you. And he walks over and
Very
hangs
good,
it up on a
ma'am.
little on a little coat hanger near the front door.
Oh, this is great. And I'm gonna go find a room to call.
It's not like a super fancy house. It's just very large.
Good.
It like honestly inside it looks, and I don't like this comparison, but it's very accurate. It's like a sorority house that's seen some years.
Mm.
Oh god, the floorboards smell like vomit!
No, not like that. It's just kind of an older house that's built more for housing
It's rustic.
quite a number of people than it is
It's
for
rustic.
comfort. But yeah, it's got a nice little downstairs, and there's like 8 bedrooms upstairs.
Lit.
I am finding a room, I am staking my claim, and I am sleeping.
I want the one closest to the kitchens.
For that
There's-
midnight snacking.
There's one room at the end of the hallway that has like flowers already growing out of the wood, and you would assume that's Kulan's.
I want the one with the biggest bed.
Sorry, Zaxis.
But so you all claim rooms, and we'll, if it needs to be done, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Make a Sim's house.
Like 3 different gasps.
In that moment, the brain cell was shared.
You're welcome, gays. No, but it's the rooms aren't particularly large, but they are enough to have a bed and a desk and dresser and that kind of stuff. They're enough to live in. Think of it more like a college dorm than like a full-on bedroom, but you know, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
the
that's not
furniture.
bad.
The bed comes pre-furnished, so you don't have to like go and find sheets and shit. So, you made it home. For now, this will be called the Manor, but you are more than welcome to name your homestead. But the morning comes along. Kai, I would assume you woke up a little bit earlier than everyone else because the elements.
Yeah.
Because in the early morning, it does
this is-
start sprinkling a little bit.
Oh hell yeah! I'm taking my boots off. This
Okay.
You're
is
gonna get
literally.
trench foot.
This is like the best. This is ideal.
Alright, the rest of you wake up to some pleasant scents as there is food being prepared downstairs.
Oh hell yeah! I
Wow.
love this. You should probably thank me at some point.
You are not like disturbed awake, but eventually when you do wake up, there is that same man setting a table, and he is coming from the kitchen and bringing small platters of food that includes like some kind of starchy. We'll just call them hash browns for now, so that's kind of what they look like. There's a little bit of sausage and a little bowl of some kind of soup. It's just a nice little all-around breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Hey, bro, what's your name?
Oh, I am Cecil.
Cecil.
Oh,
Do you sleep?
nice to meet you, Sea Salt.
Pleasure is mine. And yes, I do. But I don't require quite as much sleep as you'd expect. So, here, breakfast is served.
Cool. Thank you.
If I'm sure you will meet her eventually, but Taro is in the kitchen. She is the other staff member here at the house.
Taro.
So, now, if you have any special requests, please make them now, as she is finished with the main courses. And
Sir Bacon.
Do you guys have mimosas?
yes, by request of one of the residents, we do not have any bacon. I'm terribly sorry.
God damn it. Cool.
I know.
Well, when a pig asks you themselves, you tend to agree and accept.
Pig ate dead bodies.
So,
They eat us, we eat them. That's the circle of life.
well, if you need anything else, please just call. I'll be here. And he
Thank
sets
you,
down the last
Cecil.
platter and heads out.
Isn't Cecil like C-E-C-I-L? Yeah.
Cecily.
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 I put it down as sea salt. I was just wondering what the other name was.
So, you've had breakfast. Kulan and Donovan have not showed up. But as one of you has a decent passive investigation, you notice that 2 seats already have like the platter, and then a plate is set on top of it. 2 seats do have the platter down, but the plate has been taken. You would assume that there's been breakfast had by 2 individuals already.
There's been breakfast had by 2 individuals already. Must be Cecil and Taro.
Yep, sure. Sure is. All right. So,
What time is it roughly?
it's probably 8:30 or 9. Kai, you've been awake for an hour and a half by now. What's up?
I'm eating pecans on the side of the road.
Okay.
Got pecans, y'all.
I still have
Going
the
full
pecan.
fucking hobo.
Mhm.
Nice.
I have my shoes off. I've slept pretty good. I feel happy.
Living a life.
Yeah.
Well,
Spending
so Kai's
time
just
on
chilling
God's green earth.
by the intersections of all the roads. So after breakfast, what's poppin'? I want to change the music.
I want to see V, but also I got a pee, so I'll be right back.
I'm clearly gonna clean up a bit, and then we'll go CV. Obviously. I need my
I'm
new
gonna go
toys.
find Cobb. Cobb?
Cop.
I'm gonna
yes.
go find Kai on the side of the road.
Corn on the gob.
Yeah.
Anyways, what?
So, I'll say it's about 9:30, 10 whenever you guys head out. Gob's still chilling, setting a pecan on her armor somewhere, and then using her giant ass hammer to crack it.
I'm
Yeah.
bringing food with me. Rugby.
We're gonna have to stop somewhere and find bacon.
You know I've been. I can actually easily crack pecans open with my hands, right? Especially with a bear paw.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
should
I'm
be able
doing.
to.
I don't know why, but I imagined her like putting one on her bicep and flexing and just like popping it up and catching it.
I do that at least like one time a day. Sorry.
Ow.
This already happened. Gob missed it.
Damn.
All right. So, you happen upon a pecan munching Kai.
I present eggs without bacon. I'm sorry.
I am perfectly okay with that. You want some pecans? They're hella
No,
good.
thank you.
That's fine.
I'm allergic. That's nope. That's a
You-
lie.
Okay, yeah, no.
Going
I'm
down
allergic.
in the
Nope, that's a
notes,
lie.
Gob is allergic to pecans.
But thank you for the eggs. I think. Are they poison? No.
Guess you'll have to find out.
Sweet, and
Oh.
then I immediately bite into them.
It's a nice soft-boiled egg. Starts
Beautiful.
running a little bit, but it's nice.
It's hella good. I don't know who made it, and I wouldn't be surprised if you made it, but it's good. Nice egg. Not poison yet that I know of.
That you know
That
of.
you know of.
Oh, did you guys meet Taro? Like, go back
No.
and meet Taro?
No.
I mean, we haven't. Wasn't she in the kitchen?
I feel like God would have gone in the kitchens to ask
Yeah.
for the
I'm not gonna-
eggs.
Not
So
gonna
she
be
would have
told
been
that
like,
there's a
"Hey,
person
what's
here
up?"
and not.
You would have
meet them.
seen a deep red tiefling.
Oh,
Satan.
to marry
She
me?
wouldn't have even really said anything, and just like, I mean, she's got her hair pulled back and tied up underneath a little hat, so you don't know what kind of hair she really has, but her
Oh.
horns kind of curl and go downwards.
She doesn't have glowing blue scars by chance, does she?
No, but she does have like solid white eyes.
Oh.
And she like, you ask for eggs and she doesn't even like answer. She just nods and then turns, and there's like a whole basket of eggs, and she just plops two into already boiling water, and she holds up 6 fingers just because, just kind of like wiggles them.
This is important.
Okay.
Is there vinegar in the water, and did she do the whirlpool method for soft boiling? Or poaching?
She's not poaching. She just
Oh,
put
she's
the eggs in with shell.
Gotcha.
She's
Gotcha.
soft
Does
boiling.
she not have a tongue either? I'm gonna grab the eggs.
She just kind of holds up 6 fingers, wiggles them, and smiles, and then
Thank you. Send her a wink, and then I'm on my way.
Hey, Gob.
Hmm?
If you ever were to get married, like hypothetically, would you
Right.
ever like want kids? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Really?
Like at least 5.
5 kids.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you building like an army? Like what's the?
No,
Okay.
I'm just taking kids out of orphanages.
An organization like no other. The Orphans Guild.
Little
Why are
did
they
you know, Cobb's family name is Coney.
I wish I knew what that meant.
Oh. You guys
Same.
are such... No, that's so sad. Y'all aren't aware of Coney 2012.
I'm aware.
Oh my god, no! God, I haven't thought about that in so long!
I don't know what that is.
Literally, the only time I ever think about it is New Year's Eve, because every year since 2012, my friend has texted me, it's the current year and he's still out there, in reference to Cody.
He basically amassed a child army.
You don't remember that? You don't remember Coney 2012?
I've never heard of it.
This
The
sounds
guy,
terrifying.
the guy who was like
In Africa.
pushing it, like pushing the campaign and everything, got arrested for public masturbation shortly afterwards.
I don't know what words you're speaking, but they scare me.
Yep, they should. So
Cut
So
away
you
to
guys meet
Joseph
up?
Cody just eating some eggs, sipping some coffee.
Taro doesn't really speak a whole lot, and or at all. And you guys head out and find Kai.
Yeah, hi. I had the best sleep ever. I want to sleep out here. This is my house.
Mhm.
The road, you know?
Are we all here with Kai? Do we all go?
I would
I mean-
assume.
Okay,
I thought Gob met up with her first, and then you all eventually came. I don't know what's
Okay.
happening.
that's fine.
Either way, we'll fast forward to where you're all
Hey, we gotta go
together.
get items.
Oh, great. That. Yeah.
We got a tree to kill.
That. Yeah. Hey. I don't like it that my elf isn't here. My emotional support Eladrin.
Actually, you would have seen him and Donovan heading to town.
I lied. I just remembered something.
I just remembered I've seen them.
Yeah, no,
Well, I
wait, they
mean-
went to town.
Yeah, they
That's
kind of
funny.
passed. They kind of passed you. They seemed like they were in a hurry, and you weren't fully awake yet. Like the
So they're
rain just started
definitely
falling.
honeymooning, and I wish it would rain more, but I'm feeling
Create
better,
water.
you know?
Why, do you have like a trident with channeling or?
No, I just like to play in the rain. You know how mud feels in between your toes? It's like the best feeling ever.
Ma'am?
I'd
No.
rather not get dirty if we
Well,
could
that's-
if we could do that.
That's your own personal little thing. I get that. It's fine. Most people don't. But I'm over here and I love to get wet and dirty.
Uh-huh.
Aha!
Take that in any context you want, honey.
Uh-huh. And then I'm moving towards the city.
Kai has like a shit-eating grin on her face right now.
Well, so where are we going? To the town?
Casco.
Okay.
I still have my boots off. I'm just walking into town barefoot right now.
Use your
You know what sound effect I need on here?
one.
Is this Squidward walking?
The fucking like from Batman, from the old Batman.
Oh my god. For fast travel.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, hidden pummies.
so
But I'm walking into town barefoot, following behind the group.
all right, and you guys eventually get to the city gate, and a guard judgmentally looks at Kai, who's carrying
I stare at him
traveling
in the
boots.
eyes. I stare him
traveling
in the
boots,
eyes.
and he kind of like looks you up and down, and just kind of and looks forward like he didn't see anything.
I wink at him.
He laser eyes straight forward,
Good.
focusing on not focusing on you.
Good.
Um,
I'm past the point of caring at the moment.
so you enter town on the southeast side, and how long is it until you put on those boots, or are you just keeping them off?
I'm keeping them off.
Oh God.
You
Okay.
step on a thumbtack and a rusty nail.
Dead.
You have tetanus.
The cobbled road feels weird on your feet,
Oh, I love it.
Gonna
but
fucking
you,
kill my headset.
but you eventually make it to Castco, boots in hand.
I wanna
And
like, can I like put the
the
boots like on my
party-
backpack or something?
Okay, so sure. But yeah, all of you guys make it to Casco. Are there any other divergences that you would like to take care of beforehand, or no?
Should we get bacon or should we just go to Costco?
I want bacon. Me and Seth are getting bacon, and then we'll go to Castle.
Okay.
I know how the
What's
item
breakfast without
works
bacon?
entirely
That's
now,
insane.
right? Like my character knows.
No, you haven't picked it up,
Okay. Alright.
but you will all get little tutorials on how the
Gotcha,
item is
gotcha.
known to work.
Is half? Am I near half?
Are you?
I don't know.
Why do you want to be near half?
I need to ask him something dumb.
Well,
Please.
he's hanging on
That one-
Zaxxas. And when I say hanging on, I mean half was like, hey Zaxxas, can you like hold your arm out so I can hang off of it and kick my leggies?
Can the party like invest in one of those child carrying backpacks?
No.
I'd wear it.
Yeah, no.
I
The backpack is Zaxxas.
Put your local tiny halfling in a baby Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Does your dragonborn? No, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
No, please say it. I
Nope,
want to
nope.
know now.
Say it.
No,
What
no.
were you gonna
So,
say,
um,
Tay?
So
No.
where are we going?
Hey, half.
You
We're
get
never
some
gonna hear what
bacon
we can.
and grits.
And
Mm-hmm.
then we're going to Costco. Bacon
Okay.
and grits
You're
in
married,
hand.
right? Like I've heard you talk about your husband like 1 or 2 times, right?
Yeah, I'm married. Twice.
An overachiever in the marriage division.
Oh. Well, I mean, do you have any kids? Is that like?
I don't. If I did, I definitely wouldn't be here. No offense.
No, I get that.
Why do you ask?
Oh, I'm just thinking. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't
That's
matter at the moment.
dangerous business.
As God said, it's dangerous business.
Just thinking of the future, and you know what? It depends on whether we get rid of the stupid tree or not. So I'll worry about that later.
That's a problem for future Kai.
Future Kai's gonna hate me.
And everyone agreed. The future fucking sucks. So,
Meanwhile, at Costco.
meanwhile, at Casco. Hi, welcome to Casco.
Please put your shoes on. No shoes, no
Yes,
service.
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Sigma.
Nah, leave Sigma alone.
I hate that. Anyway, what's happening?
Gamer toes.
Stop, I hate you,
No,
I will
no,
mute
no,
you.
no.
I think the one thing that me and Dom hate the most is Sigma toes, just like together.
No. My hate for Sigma grows
I
stronger
think he's got
every day.
webbed toes like a duck.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
muting Dom. I'm not Dom. I'm muting what's his name? Sean.
What's the name? Doesn't even know.
I'm used to muting Dom for curse things, but I had to mute Sean this time.
What did I do wrong?
I don't
You
know.
didn't do
man.
anything wrong this time, Dom.
No, I remember you saying something absolutely cursed, and I just muted you.
Fair.
Okay, so you get greeted by just the greeter guy, this little maybe teenager kid. Hi, welcome to Casco. Oh, ma'am, you can't come in here without any shoes on. No shoes, no shirt, no service.
You're a real party shitter, but I'll put my shoes on.
Well, just doing my job. And walks on. Someone make a perception check for me.
Gladly. Where?
Once you're in the store.
Yes, half. Yes.
I rolled 2 9.
Having one eye is an advantage, fools.
Unless it's night.
Oh,
God.
right.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so the clothing section of the store is relatively close to the front. Anyone else gonna make a little perception check, or is that everyone?
Oh.
I mean, you're more than welcome to. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So half you're on Zaxxus's shoulder, and Zaxxus you're more preoccupied with other stuff in the store, but half you look over at the clothing store section and notice that there are a few shirtless men walking around.
Oh.
And with your singular halfling eye, you recognize Donovan
Huh?
Oh no.
walking around, trying to sell some clothing. He's basically an Abercrombie and Fitch model walking around in like jeans.
Oh God, do we
No shirt.
smell cologne, like the overbearing scent of
Yeah,
cologne
is there
when we walked
overbearing
in?
cologne?
Yes, but not from the clothing section.
Zaxxus Donovan's over there and he's selling clothes.
But wait, I thought they said no shirt, no service. How are they here with no shirt?
Is he allowed to
I'm
provide a
taking my
service
boots off.
with no shirt?
You walk over and you hear a very unenthused voice. Hi, welcome to Casco. How can I... Shit.
Hi, what you doing there, bud?
My job, unfortunately. So, can I help you, or just you want to just make some jokes for a minute?
No,
You
no. I'm so confused. Did you
Does
come
Casco
on
have good
plan this?
benefits?
I'm
That's
sorry,
another
what?
question.
Does Casco have good benefits?
Yeah, I got us a house.
Oh, that's fair, that's fair.
Does
Oh.
Kuma know you're doing this?
Yeah,
Did
he
you
walked me to
sign-
work this morning.
I
Like,
can't believe that you were. Oh. I can tell you're new here. You sound so unhappy. You gotta fake it.
well,
okay.
hey, I'm doing the best I can. I'm tired as hell. It's all right. It's fine. I've only got to do
funny.
one. I've only got to do about 1 year of this job, and then I've paid off my debt to V, and we're all good.
Death?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go fight the tree, so I got our rings, and I owed V a little one. So
Well, I
it's no big deal.
remember to plan for the future. Like, get
Hey,
your-
no, he's helped me out. That house, I'm making that into a farm. We're fine. Like, this is well worth it. Every copper. So
Okay.
no, it's all right. I don't mind. I just, for the last 6 months, I've been performing in front of people I didn't want to perform in front of anyway. So I'm okay. But
I mean, you're
but hey,
uncomfortable. Just
yeah,
don't
but
push
it's okay.
yourself. Just
Look,
be careful.
look. Hey, I chose this. This is fine. This lets me do what I want in the future. That's good enough for me. So, perks are I do get some free clothes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, y'all want to look at some, or you want to? What are y'all doing here, anyways?
I'm broke.
Oh, wait, that's right.
No, we were
Yeah.
talking. We were gonna go see V, get our items, and hopefully help us kill the tree.
Oh yeah. You got that already. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Well, have fun. I'm gonna be, I don't know, zoning or some shit. Whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know. It's like day 2. All right. Well,
Have fun.
oh, I'll try.
Good luck. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's all good. And he turns away and like immediately is smiling at another customer, and and a woman who's walking by it kind of like stops and goes, "Oh, hi." Just walks over to him. Like,
Oh, poor Donovan. He's gonna be attacked by women. I mean, I'd rather that, but poor Donovan.
Just take off your shirt.
You know what? No,
You
actually.
already have your shoes off.
no,
You know
not
what?
anymore.
Listen, I don't. Never mind. I'm keeping the shirt on. Sorry.
Sounds like someone doesn't want to be attacked by women.
No, they wouldn't.
God's gonna start taking your shirt off.
My God, God, please. Please.
When it comes to
No.
women, I don't think you can stop her, so it's best to just let
Wait.
it happen.
Wait, Gob, I was joking. That's not gonna. You might get kicked out.
You,
You're right. Okay. I'll
you
put it
hear,
back on.
you hear that same kid? Hey, wait! No shoes, no shirt. No. Okay, you're good. All right.
That's not how it happens, hun. If you want, you can go to some different type of bar for that.
So, y'all are in Castco. You found Donovan, his little secret.
Looking for.
I mean, it
Well, I
wasn't
assume
really a
Eris
secret. He
or
was just
V.
kind of, yeah. Yeah, and you know where V's office is. You'd wager that he'd probably be there. All right, so
Hello. Engage.
yeah, 1 second, hold on, and he probably tidies up his desk. You don't know, and then you see a little blue flash under the doorway, and then the door opens, and you see that Eris is kind of standing there in hologram form, and he all right, so
Oh, that's nifty.
So yes, the items, the requested things, the cool, awesome, yada yada yada. Here you go. So for who would be first? Raise of hands or
Me.
dealer's choice? Oh, okay. Who was me? Was looking at the item. Sorry.
I hide
Hi.
behind Zaxxas.
Okay. So, for you, Gob, here you go. We've got a nice, shiny, not so shiny sword, and he pulls out of the bag of holding that he's got, and it's in a sheath, kind of.
Mhm.
I say it's a sheath. It's really like barely wrapped around the edges of the sword, and most of the center of the blade, including the fuller, is showing, and it is a short sword. He goes, "This is Vendetta."
Ooh.
Here you are.
Wow,
It
how
will
aptly
require-
named.
It will require you to spend some time with it and allow it some access to your own psyche, because it is quite a powerful artifact, and it will require your attunement and to get to know the blade before you really use it for all it can do. But I believe it has most of the abilities you asked for. So
Oh, she gets to attune?
oh, and you asked for one other thing. Do you mind if I see the sword that we gave you a while ago? Or that you acquired a while ago? You mentioned something about using the things, the what you call it, the magnetic thingies. Hold on, just
Yes.
you know, here, we can do that for you real quick. And he takes them off and just kind of holds the sword up, and then grabs something out of the little bag of holding. Looks like a little tiny tube of super glue. Just kind of boop, and puts one dot, and then slaps one of the little magnets on there. Goes to the hilt, puts another little dot on the very bottom, and boop, and slaps it on there. And he does that, and then he kind of like hands it off to Ares, who his little ghosty form seems to be able to hold this, and he takes it and closes his eyes, and you see the ghost glow a little brighter around his hands, and he holds his hand over and just kind of forms them to the sword itself, so that there's no like edges sticking out, and they look like they're meant to be there. And he holds the sword out, and V grabs it and goes, "All right, here you go. Now the hilt on. Here we go." And he, another little drop, and he slaps the other one on, and then he gives it to Ares, and he forms it onto the hilt, and so that there's no seams. It's very smooth, and you've got a functioning ready action, like a free action to draw and stow your blade.
Nice.
Who was next?
Me.
Wait, do I get my collar?
Oh, yes. And your collar, it does have some limitations. It allows you to change the aesthetics of Vex, but it doesn't allow you to like give it different attributes on the fly. Though that can be done with no gold. You do still need to go through the ritual. So that means that you can change like from a cat to a dog, or like that kind of shit. You can. It doesn't give you any additional stats. It doesn't change Vex's health. It just makes it look like a different thing.
Yes.
Basically a collar of disguise. So you have your stuff, and now half yours was a bit tricky to work with, but we got one up and running early this morning. My artificer cannot present the items with me because he needed the rest. So here you go. Your you did not specify like what it had to be, so it is a belt.
Oh.
And with it you have, well, we haven't named it officially because it is a new creation. You're more than welcome to call it whatever you want. Call it Jim. I don't care. But we've been calling it the Belt of Reversal. And as you can see, we attach these 3 little specialized pouches, each individually enchanted on their own, and the biggest bugger was really combining the 2. But we've got 3 specialized pouches right here, and he points them out along the sides. They will change shape with whatever weapon you attune to them. But each one can only have 1 weapon, and whenever it's attuned, that weapon will just automatically return to your hand if you wish it to at the end of your, like whenever you're preparing another action. So basically, mechanically, at the end of your turn. And whenever a weapon is attuned, the latent magics with the belt will enhance that weapon's ability to pierce and do damage, or whatever it is that it's supposed to do. Mechanically makes it a +1 weapon if it didn't have any bonuses previously. And then I'll let you figure out the little bonus that we added on for you. But it's pretty fun. I'm sure if you sit down and mess with it long enough, you'll feel how to do that as well.
Huh.
So once you're attuned, you can like understand what an item kind of does with a little bit better idea than someone just saying, "Oh, this does this, this, and this." You kind of feel whenever it requires attunement, you feel that you feel how it works and why it works, and that it can work with you. Yeah. But he also kind of goes, "Oh, and the other thing, do you want to install this here or later? It's up to you."
Here is fine.
Okay, well, we'll raise it up, and he kind of gestures vaguely at your face. Open the garage door. Let's go. Come on.
That eye patch up. Ready
Yep,
to
and
party.
he pulls out this little like perfectly see-through glass orb, and he just kind of like, "All right, now if you look up No, sorry, up and left. No, up and right. And as he's doing that, he just like you're looking around and you realize that the glass eyeball's already in. And as you start to blink, it doesn't do anything, and it's still normal vision. And he goes, "Oh, you're gonna need to spend a little bit of time with this one too, and allow it to work with your brain and see things." So there you go. Oh, trust me, you'll know when it starts working too. It's pretty wild.
Imagine the depth perception.
I immediately flipped the eye patch back down though.
Okay. So, got you sorted out. Anybody else?
I'll go next.
Okay. All right. Well, if you will step forward, we have and he climbs up on the desk. We found the Mistwalker's prayer would most likely be in your best interest.
Ooh.
Now, this little crystal is said to be enchanted by the Mistwalker herself. She is a goddess of something that should be in your wheelhouse.
I like my wheelhouse.
And with this, with the divinity that she grants to you, she does allow you to amplify your illusions and your healing and intertwine them. So, how you use that, I sure haven't used it. Haven't had the ability to. So, couldn't tell you exactly how to or what all it can do, but I know that it's said to do that and has helped many heroes before you. So,
Hell yeah.
and I believe that's all that you had asked for. Is there anybody who wants to go next?
Is there anybody else?
No, I need to go.
All right. Hold on. I'm looking something up real quick. There you go. Okay, there we go. So, the big guy, Zaxxas. For
Yeah, that's
you,
me.
we had. Oh yes, here they are. Now, these are interesting, and that they give you control and take the control from others away, in a very specific way. I'll just let you test them out. Have fun.
Okay.
All right. And they will require you to, spend some time with them and attune to them. So there's that. Actually, all of the items that you have acquired, because they are extremely powerful, near artifact level magic items, you're going to require attunement almost unilaterally. So,
Sean, where's the edit?
was there
What?
anybody else? We've got that.
The
That's
Megalovania
4.
thing. It's in zip
Oh,
posting.
and elusive.
Yeah.
The first part of what we spoke of is right here. It's the leathers of the illusionist. Here you go. And he pulls out just like a full fucking set, like a chest piece, shoulders, and greaves of like purely black leather with silver beaming studs all along the sides and in the center, and it's a gorgeous set of leathers. And he says, well, these have been reinforced and physically and with illusion, so that it is harder to hit you, and when it does hit you, whatever it is that is going to hit you, whenever it does, it is more likely to glance off instead of take hold. So you can do that. You can change how these look. That, and most importantly, you can distort your location, at least visually, to those around you.
Okay.
I mean, until you get hit, then takes a little bit of time to restart that, but it's there.
Okay. Thank you. Elusive kind of just
And Ares kind of, and
do you have anywhere where I could like put that on in like a bathroom maybe?
oh yeah, here, no, it's no problem. And he snaps his fingers, and then like off of the cabinet, like this little tiny curtain, a curtain rod appears, and it's a little circle along the right hand side of the wall, and the curtain rod attaches from wall to wall, and then a curtain just magically unfurls from it and falls to the ground. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Elusive is going to just go in the curtain and then close it,
Mhm.
and then put on the armor.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't take too long, and it is a little bit tricky to, because it's kind of piecey.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of pieces to go with it, but after you figure out the logic of how they
How do I-
overlap,
Does that overlap there? Oh, okay. Yeah.
you're a smart girl. You'll figure it out. So does
Do you
anybody
need
have
help?
any questions?
Can I use this at any time? Like the illusion?
Yes. And then you hear, and I was also going to interject, but I decided that there was a little bit of something else that I could add to that particular item, and I have modified an illusion spell and allowed you to cast it with the armor at a well, with the visual components, no auditory components. You're more than welcome to cast that as you will, practice it however you would like, and however those lessons guide you will be your lessons.
Thank you.
What's an illusionist without minor illusion?
From what I've heard, that's the spell.
Does anybody have any questions or concerns about their gifts?
Not really.
I'm good.
All right. Feel free to head out and test them, practice them, attune to them, get to know them, whatever you will. And if you don't believe they will aid you, then come and talk to me, and we will find a different item.
Casco does have a 30-day return policy.
Just I would recommend not taking the tags off until you've decided that you do like the item. No,
If the tags are removed, we can still do a return, but we can only give you store credit. No cash.
absolutely. So, and are you guys gonna hang out and chill? You guys heading out to browse? Because I will let you know that those items are on the scale that I've given you. They are very rare.
Mhm. I mean, I kind of want to go browse just a little bit.
I want to get an invisibility potion since I kind of used mine.
I'm gonna browse, but I don't know what for.
Same.
I'll look through the inventory sheet afterwards.
Hold it. They do not carry potion of invisibility. Let me search it real quick. Yep. They sure don't.
Alright. God damn it, I'll get that later then.
You mean you don't pray to a god who lets you turn invisible?
Ah, it scared me.
This is the thing that I was talking about.
Ah,
Also, we still have
Oh.
four points.
So the team, like as a group, you've got 4 points to spend. I figured those could be on like potions or support items or what have you. And you have 2 points each remaining. Well, those of you who got a second item have 1 point each.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
I'll look through some magical items.
Time to look.
Does my thing count as one item?
Yeah, your bracers.
Yeah. So I got. How many points do I have? Wait.
You have 2 because they were very rare items. So they were 6 points for the big one, for the big custom one.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so how many points do I have? I've done math
I
wrong.
assume the rings that are under potions aren't meant to be potions. They're
Oh,
meant
yeah,
to be
yeah,
rings.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's rings under potions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Hey,
there
fuck
sure
that.
are.
Big surprise. Hold on. Let me
Oh, I could get some bling.
Ooh.
Oh.
Slippers of spider
Oh
Spider climb, I swear to God.
god.
Sonic, there's a trident of fish command.
So,
There's a
before you leave,
Uh-huh.
they will V will say, "Oh, and Kai,
Oh God, yeah. Hi.
would you like to make a request? It seems that almost everyone else has, and I figured while you're here, you might as well at least discuss it. So, while your friends are browsing, would you mind staying and speaking with both of us while we're here?"
Oh boy, would I.
Okay.
I want that hat of disguise.
The hat of disguise. Okay.
Yeah. Does it have to be a hat?
I mean, no, not necessarily.
Can it be a glove instead? I got 2 special gloves now.
I would say it would have to be a pair of gloves, or
Mm,
it can be something else. I mean, you've already got a cloak.
yeah, because I have my cloak.
You could make it into a circlet.
Okay. Yeah, that's cute.
Okay.
What is this? What is this under?
And just fucking become Sailor Moon.
Oh my god! I can't believe Gob's a magical girl.
Nothing
I
personnel, kids. Like,
Nothing personnel. Oh,
I have
goodness.
so many. Okay,
Okay,
I gotta
so-
keep track.
So, Kai, do you have anything else to discuss, or were the DMs sufficient?
DMs are sufficient.
Okay. So, actually, I do want to talk about how this happens, though.
I'm scared.
Don't be.
Oh. So, I just found something that's like super strong for me. It's called the Pearl of Power.
Do you have enough points for it?
Does it corrupt your mind while you use it?
No, what? Excuse me?
It's a genuine question.
It's a Lord of the Rings reference. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I have never seen a ring from the Lord.
I'm
Oh.
so excited. I'm the sneakiest bitch.
A Pearl of Power. It gives me back a spell slot
Bitch.
once per day.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I only have 2 of those.
Mm.
I could just cast disguise self at will. I don't have any spell slots.
What is this trident?
Welcome to the club!
Holy
Just
shit.
disguise buddies.
Domesticate?
I'm gonna disguise myself as Sif.
I get to pick 2 things. Ooh.
You disguise yourself as me, and I disguise myself as you.
And then you
Before everybody
your-
wakes up. And then we're just acting like everything's normal as we're eating breakfast.
What the fuck? This ring is lit!
I know what I desire in my heart.
Oh my god. What is the Ring of Warmth? Who is she?
She's a worm. Cut!
I'm
She keeps you warm.
Your resistance to cold damage.
Vex is now a puppy.
hell yeah! What kind of puppy?
What kind of puppy?
Like a wolf puppy.
A wolf puppy?
like a wolf puppy or like a dire wolf puppy?
No, like a
Oh, that'd
like a
be
wolf
lit.
puppy.
Like a wolf. A wolf puppy.
Woofer.
I thought of something exciting.
Yeah.
If I get the circlet of blasting, right, and I do a punch and the spell.
What are y'all
Yeah.
looking at? Don't we only have 2 points to use, like, individually?
Yeah.
Scroll
Yeah.
down.
So that's just uncommon items. What am I looking at? Am I missing something?
I mean, you
Yeah.
can look at common or uncommon.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's yeah.
And that's under wondrous item.
You look at the item and then you say, "Hey, what can I do to make this kind of nuts?"
What can
What's
I
this?
do to be nutty, you know?
Yeah.
Which is a
I
statement
was
I've never
I was
wanted
looking
to
at
say.
wondrous items like it was a separate category.
You
Oh,
play
no.
McCree.
Fucking idiot.
Hey, what the fuck is the beaker tablet? Can
I don't
they get
know.
back in here? I need to know.
I literally am just
Just
copy
Google it.
paste. Yeah, googling.
Yeah, but Google just it's not there.
What were you? What did you ask about the beaker tablet?
Yeah.
Wait, while wearing the circlet, when you make the spells attack. Oh, I thought this was all spells. I got so excited for a second.
Oh yeah, you can't Google beaker.
Yeah, I don't know who she
It just
is.
brings up like actual beakers.
What is the Periath of Health? Who is she?
I'm thinking of a really cool thing. I hope she's cool.
Oh my god, you can become immune to diseases? Kai needs this.
Kai's already immune to diseases.
Yeah, is
What? I thought she could just heal them. Who's gonna heal her if she's poisoned and dying?
Being a
She
paladin
can't be
and
poisoned.
saying,
Yeah.
"Fuck no."
Oh,
she's a
Well
paladin.
then.
She's like, fuck you. And you're
I see.
poison.
So, did anyone else discover what they wanted from the shop?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the beaker tablet? Is she
I'm sorry,
meant
the
to be
who?
there? If you scroll down to wondrous item, right between ever smoking bottle and gem of brightness is the beaker tablet, and I don't know why that's there.
Oh, hold on. Let me
whoa.
search my little website real quick.
You have a little.
That's lit.
What? It's lit.
Oh.
Also, while you search, I did ask earlier how many points I had, and I never got an answer because I
Oh,
don't have
you
a
have
brain
one.
cell. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you only
so
have
much.
one like me.
I did now.
Hey, how many points would I
Only
have?
one of my items is actually
you would have 2.
useful. 2 of my items are purely for aesthetics.
Well, I mean, aesthetics can be useful, especially if you ask an illusionist.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yeah, ask Brent.
Where the fuck did that shit go? Did I? No, it's not what I wanted.
I wouldn't be able to use a fucking spell scroll, yeah?
Yeah, you would.
Would I?
Yeah.
How does that work? Does it like add it to my spell repertoire or?
Well, it's a one-use item.
Oh, gotcha.
So, like, you purchase a spell, and if you're a wizard, you can copy that down into a book.
Okay, okay.
Um,
I gotcha. That's what
and
I
that's
was.
how wizards are fucking broken.
Yeah.
And I love them so much.
Okay.
Where did that fucking page go? I swear to God.
Gob.
Gob?
Wait, did I could have swore I DM'd it to someone.
Ow.
What the fuck? Okay, well, we'll find it later. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay.
Oh no, I don't like that.
What rarity is that? It's
uncommon.
uncommon. Okay. I'm gonna find it because this is bothering me now.
Yeah, like I was like, what is this? And I googled it, and Google was like, here's some beakers, and I was like, that's not what I need. And it's like I know what I want, but like I need to know what this is.
Oh, I know what that is. Okay. You know the thing that they were sending messages on that you gave me shit for being basically Twitter?
Well, the tweeter.
Yeah, beaker.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Aw.
It's so funny.
Oh, so it's your homebrew item.
Yeah.
Oh man, giving a
I can't
beaker
believe
account.
Castco is selling beaker accounts.
Isn't that illegal? Don't you have to make your own?
No, you make your own. They sell you the hardware to use it.
Like
It's like Nintendo doesn't sell you a Nintendo account. They sell you a Switch. It lets you
Mm.
make a Nintendo account.
Gotcha.
Gotcha games.
Okay, I know what I want.
Okay.
I'm drinking Gurudaka.
Okay. You know what? Hold on. Let me.
I got water in my mouth.
Okay.
I have 3 items chosen, and I will decide which 2 I want when I'm done being a fickle bitch.
Can I have the staff of the python?
That sounds so lewd.
Phallic.
It's only funny because pythons are big and half is small, and it's just like you get a dog that's 8 times your size, and you're like, what the fuck do I do now?
You ride it into battle. Okay, so you grab the staff of the python, and I believe that's all that you really have the room for.
I have no more points, sir.
Is the gem of seeing just the Eye of Sauron?
No.
Okay.
And with a question mark, it might be.
The fuck?
What's the Eye of Sauron?
I'm
Lord of the
sorry?
Rings.
It's Sauron's eye.
Whoa.
It's kind of scary.
So, actually, I'm just gonna give you guys the link. Here you go.
Don John.
Mm-hmm.
Don John.
Oh. Tay.
Mhm.
That's nice.
If a weapon I summon vanishes, does that mean it's destroyed?
No, it means you banish it to your little pocket plane,
Okay.
little pocket dimension. Yeah.
I'm asking that because I'm looking at this like Ruby of the War Mage, and I'm like, that'd be kind of cool if there was just a gem on my weapons.
Yeah. You can
Could
do
I
that.
get the gem of seeing?
The Gem of Seeing is a rare item, unfortunately.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so we only have like 2 points to spend at this point.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, okay, gotcha.
I told you guys, like, I don't know exactly how expensive the unique items that I gave you would be, but I made them like well within the very rare scope. So I said, all right, 6 points, which means that you could still, because they said if you don't like the item, you can return it. You can pick some items that are in the very rare or rare and kind of mix and match, like from the book, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Still,
I do like that I have Wand of Fortune.
Yeah, what is that?
Well,
I just see it there, and I'm like,
Oh.
who are you?
oh.
Okay, wand of.
All I got was some anime game.
Oh, it's a wand of wonder.
Oh, I see. I'm so sorry, Miss Anime Game. I have to go.
Could I get the ring of water walking?
Sure.
It's pretty epic.
Oh, I was
Pretty pog, as someone I know would say.
Shut the fuck.
I don't know, Dom. What do you think of it? Pretty
Do they have multiples of
It's
items,
pretty
or
hard.
Yeah, on these more basic items, they would have multiples.
okay? So I was definitely thinking Ring of Water Walking, and the other item has yet to be decided.
Oh, I won't ring the water.
I'm stuck
Everyone-
between fucking Decanter of Endless Water and Slippers of Spider Climbing.
I'm really surprised that that half specifically didn't get the water walking or slippers of spider walking.
I really like. Okay, I'm thinking about it, and I want to. Okay, Tay.
Mhm.
Tay.
Yeah.
Tay.
So there's.
Yeah.
I have questions.
I have answers.
Okay, so there's the.
God, you sound
this-
like me at work. Hi, I have a question. Okay, I might have an answer.
I might have an answer.
Oh, I've said that to 3 customers today.
Yep.
Hey, I have a
Fucking
question.
same.
I have an answer. Let's go.
An answer. Let's figure this out. So the circlet of blasting. Hear me out. Can I do a punch and a blast?
Just like explosive laden punches.
Well, no,
Okay.
because it just lets you cast the spell,
Hmm.
which is an action to cast.
I see.
Can my disguise thing be a mask?
Sure. I don't see why not.
What if?
Now you're weird.
So you've gone from and let me get this straight. You've gone from Sailor Moon to Man in Tuxedo.
And
Yeah.
what about it?
Tuxedo Mask!
Okay.
No, I'm just confirming.
Actually.
Tay, I know what I need.
Okay.
Oh wait, Indy, we'll go
Oh,
ahead.
I was gonna say I take it back. I want the slippers of spider climbing. I don't need a snake. I'm gonna
Okay.
get my raccoon.
Okay. All right. You got your slippers. I'll put that on the thing.
I'm an old man. I got my slippies. I'm gonna climb the wall.
Okay. So, what I want is I want the Cloak of the Manta Ray,
That's
Eh.
cool.
and I want the Wand of the War Mage.
Those sound so cool. Actually,
The,
so badass.
the Manta Ray cloak kind of already looked like the robe I had planned for Zach, so I'm like, okay, this is how we're gonna make his design work. It's a cloak now.
Okay.
And
Let me look at the Wand of the War Mage real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so this would be a +1 wand, and okay. So this basically means that it would force you to use your weapon as a wand instead of like a melee weapon, if that's okay.
What does that mean? Wait.
So the weapon that you summon is like your packed weapon.
Yes.
I
Mhm.
believe you can have up to 2 of those, right?
Wait, my brain
Or-
said so, but I need to read this right now.
Okay. Because basically, if not, you would attune to this, and it would take away your ability to. I actually don't know if you can use wands or ranged weapons as your packed weapon, anyways. But you can definitely have it so that you can cast spells at a +1.
Okay, so that's Hexwary. Let me see. Pact of the Blade.
So until he's made up his mind, did anybody else find any items that they really, really wanted?
Ring of water walking.
Do they have 2 of those? Or
Yeah. Are we gonna fight? The girls are fighting.
It's gonna be the most fucking Naruto bullshit.
we're just gonna run across the water, like.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I was gonna get
That's
the
the
ring of
plan.
water walking, and then I realized if I pray good enough, I can just get a spell that lets me do it.
Okay.
But yeah, my items are in the chat.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Can we fight now?
No.
Yeah, I really want to climb on a ceiling. I want to be the Spidey man.
You wake up, and half and Sif are just like standing on the ceiling, like, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh my god, Sean, you can literally get the Miki Taka dice. Charlatans die.
Yeah, I have that already.
Oh my god.
V gave it to me earlier.
Time to
V-
goof on Rohan with alien dice.
Yeah, V gave it
Alright.
to me in
So,
apology for drugging me.
Oh, that's fair.
That's 5. Who we missing? We got Gob. Okay. What other item did you want? Did you say?
The mask of disguise.
Mask and disguise. Sorry, I hadn't written that on my thing yet.
Isn't that basically just, what is it, Mask of Many Faces or whatever?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Persona.
Oh
No,
my
you
God.
shoot yourself in the head.
I'm imagining a persona mask.
So you realize that with your minor items, you basically bought yourself and your pet a mask of disguise?
Yeah,
I love it. Okay.
we're matching now.
Gob and Sif are the shape-shifting dynamic duo.
Now featuring Elusive.
Shit, you're right. She's got minor illusion.
Yeah.
And she can, what, make herself blurry?
Yeah. Could be like that.
Good shit.
Well, I mean, something like that. Not quite, but something
It's
like
distort your surroundings, so it's like, kind
that.
of.
No, not quite.
Oh.
I mean, kind of, but not quite.
Yes, but no.
Kind of. It's kind of like duplicity. I don't know. It's weird. Interesting
Nice.
though.
I
like
can't
it.
believe we're all a bunch of illusion boys now.
Yeah. It's
We're,
good.
we're Trixie.
Ah, yes. Time for the
Hey,
DM to
Traveler,
give
are you
only true sight enemies now. I won't. That
Okay,
would be a
so
huge dick move.
God
Can we all turn into Sif?
transforms herself into the image of Sif. I invoke duplicity and cast mirror image. Tom uses minor illusion to
Oh my
cast the
God.
form of Sif.
And we just go into a circle with that.
All Sifs
It's like the
just slowly surround you while clapping and chanting ominous phrases and fucking draconic.
Thanks,
One of
I
them
hate
teleports
it.
behind you.
Nothing personnel, kid.
like,
As I'm chanting, Gob casts prestidigitation to make a thunderclap in the background.
Oh god.
Sif now induces nightmares.
Why not have Kai just smack a giant ass gong?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Or, oh my
With her
god, I
giant ass
forgot.
hammer.
Gob could do prestidigitation to make a tiny palm-sized Sif.
Uh-huh.
Can anyone else cast prestidigitation?
Let's find out.
No, but Elusive has minor illusion, at least the visual aspect of it.
yeah. No.
Oh wait, I forget. I
No
have that
sense.
other. I have like this other like little amulet thing that I just haven't used.
Yep.
But I can cast any cantrip I want.
Any warlock cantrip.
Oh, right. Yeah. So I could theoretically cast prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Can I
That's not a
sell
warlock cantrip,
my cloak?
is it?
What kind of cloak is it?
Can I sell things too?
The cloak of billowing.
Could I have it?
What's in my inventory?
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
you
in
gave
my inventory.
Oh,
No.
I sure.
No,
Oh,
I
that's
put it
fine.
to everyone's inventory because I couldn't remember who you gave it to because you did give it to someone.
I
Ah.
remember now.
I could have
Wait,
sworn
Hef,
she gave
didn't
it to me and I gave it to Half.
Wait,
Hef,
no.
didn't I give you the robe of useful
Yeah,
items?
yeah. Sif gave me the robe of useful items.
Yeah, then I
'Cause-
gave it to Zaxus.
And then Zaxus got the cloak of billowing.
Okay, cool.
But wait, I thought you wanted
know
the
what?
cloak.
I'll just put the cloak of useful items to everybody.
Okay. Well, I have
Can
it
I
on my
sell my
person.
short
Remember
sword?
that.
It's a common use item.
Wait, someone take this cloak of billowing from me. I already have a new cloak. I can't have 2 cloaks. It's too many.
What?
Ow, fuck.
No, I don't know anything.
Can I sell
I'll
my
put-
short sword of the eyes?
I'll take your
Oh.
cloak of billowing.
And can I?
The one, yeah, you can do that.
Girl lit.
Can I sell my clockwork amulet and loot of illusions?
Sure.
Thanks, God. Appreciate it.
Wait, hold on. Sell your clockwork amulet and what?
And loot of illusions.
Oh, yeah. They will take those back.
Just give me the gold, sir.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can either do gold or we can give you like the points so that you can pick more items.
How many points would I get?
You get a quarter of a point for each of these because they're common items.
No,
What
I'll just
about
take the
me?
gold. I'll take the gold.
Is my ice sword common?
Without the little magnets on it, nope. Sorry, it's a common item, yeah, with the little magnets missing. Because it had 2
Fine.
very, very tiny enchantments on it. Yeah, you can use your 2 points later. I mean, you
I have,
have
like-
1 point left because the Ring of Water Walking was 1.
Yeah,
I don't want to buy that anymore.
Oh, you
I
don't?
do.
Okay.
I just want to save my 1 point for later because I don't know what else.
Okay. And then approved. There we go. Okay. So, we've picked out some items, and it looks like you guys might be here for a little bit. So we're gonna have next session. We're gonna have a little bit of a week-long time skip and see what you guys are wanting to do there. But is there anything that we want to take care of before we end the session? Just while we're in Castco.
You got my 2 items, right?
Yep. The Cloak of the Manta Ray and Wand of the War Mage.
No, I put in chat the
Oh, okay.
whatever of shielding instead of
Brooch
the
of
staff.
Okay. Uncommon items. Okay. Yep. That works. All right, and I'm just making myself a list of items that I have to fucking make cards for and assign them to people.
And actually, on second thought, could I just get a cloak of billowing? I have a very cool idea.
We have the spare one.
Could I use the spare?
I mean, they're offering you like 25 gold or like half of a point
Wait.
job if you're wanting to sell it back. What's up?
Well, never mind.
Okay.
I was like, I want
Well, I
the bag
gave
of
it to
creatures, but I don't
Zaxxas.
want to say. I don't know. I have an idea.
And I can just buy when I have points.
Yeah, but Zaxxas already has a new cloak.
Hmm.
This cloak has seen a lot of people.
So can I just have the cloak, please?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Okay, you've got a Cloak of Billowing.
Okay.
Cool cloak.
Everybody has a cloak now.
Okay.
Ow.
Alright, so what were you saying, Egg?
Oh, it's just I either want. I know I want the Ring of Water Walk.
Okay.
It's either I get the bag of creatures or I get the erupted of wound closure.
Okay, so wait, what were you saying? The first one?
I want the Ring of What?
You got the Ring of Water Walking.
Okay, I either want a bag of critters or the Pierrepta of wound closure.
Oh, a bag of tricks.
Bag of tricks, that one. Sorry, I'm.
No, you're
in
fine.
that-
You're fine.
Tricks are for kids.
I want to get the boots of false tracks with the traded in for my eye sword.
Okay.
So now I'm a real big boy rogue.
Mm-mm. Yep, and boots of false tracks just let you, like, they don't let you not have tracks, they just let you change the size
Yeah.
and shape of them.
So
Okay.
disguise self plus false tracks. That's
Ooh.
nice.
Oh,
Okay.
You're on to something there.
Fancy.
could you choose to leave like ostrich footprints?
It has to be a humanoid.
Does
Yep.
it?
What
Yep.
if
It do.
it's a satyr
So
but an ostrich
dragonborn
satyr?
footprints.
Mm-hmm.
The true Sith illusion.
Okay, well, as much as I would love to sit here and talk items for hours, you have the list and the link for finding finding what they do.
Okay.
And if you look on there and find some like very rare item that you think might be better than the item that you have, we'll talk about switching those out. But it was a fun session. Thank you guys for doing some shopping and some
It's some spreading of the good word of Bone Daddies.
yeah that. You could say that. But it was a good one. And I'll see you guys next week, hopefully.